Hello, everybody. Yannix Wolf. Hello. Recently watched Chloe's Corinne's stream a little earlier ago. Nice. Yeah, it's helpful that they stream at a kind of an odd hour, being in the UK, so we're not trying to cannibalize each other's views. Though I will also say, it does potentially make it harder to stream together. But how you doing today? How's life going for you? Hope everybody's doing well. Don't really have any kind of announcements or anything to make. I mean, I do, I guess, but we'll wait until some more people come in. I've started to realize if you make all your announcements at the beginning, most people have not made it to the stream yet, so ends up not actually reaching that many people. But I do have a special surprise. I told you guys on the last stream you would get to be the first people to see my new print in its entirety. So we'll do that a little bit later when there's a few more people in here. For now, let's just hop right in. You know, got a lot of stuff to do. I mean, not really. We did a lot of stuff last time, so kind of got less to do than usual. Okay, so this is just, you get coffee. Okay. Alright. What do we got for signal search? We got 5 days left for this. And I'm not going to be here for the next stream for that, so what do you guys say we start with some searches? Let's try and get one more Ben, you know? Got enough to do 10 of those, and then I can pay for those. So let's just start with the Boupon, you know? Going for C6 for Big Ben, you know it. Yes, I need one more, and then we will have all the Bens. So hopefully we'll get them on the M6. M6. I thought C6, because isn't it called cinema in this or something? I don't know. All right, another one of the Electra Boo, another Explore Boo, and the rest of these are going to be Wengens. So nice. All right, get that one out of the way. Let's go for one of these. Might as well, right? I think it's both M or C for the upgrades. Yeah. All right, 1A. Let's see what we got. Knowing how these have gone, I'm gonna get. Oh.
Someone like me really
okay.
manage?
Corin, that's cool. I was gonna say I'm gonna get Billy's Wenjin again. I literally need one more and it'll be maxed out, so it's crazy how many times I've gotten him. Close to getting an S. Yeah. I mean, if we manage to get Ben with this, if we can get him pretty quick, then hopefully I'll have enough polychrome left over. I can get another pull on these, and hopefully we'll get Kaleda. But yeah, let's see what we get here. Come on, Ben. Been good to me every time you come on home. 2A ranks. Good sign. Let's see what we get. Housekeeper. Oh, that's Corin's special thing. Special Wenjin. Okay, that's cool. It's good to have, I suppose. Come on, baby.
Sweeping pillar.
All right.
Stands in my way.
We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Nice. Alright. Then the big boy is as strong as possible. Which means we can get some of these. Let's see what I got in the signal shop actually to spend. Okay. I can... How many did I have? Did I have 4 or did I have 3? I think I had 3. Alright. Here we go. Guaranteed S rank. Let's see what we get. What are these Marcel modified parts? I don't know what they do, but they seem expensive. It will significantly enhance its capabilities. Is this like an end tier Bang Boo upgrade or something? Because I've just been using the Boopon, or the coins to get Boopon, so I can get more of the Bang Boo. But if I should be saving up for that, I guess I should know. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we get. Yeah, it's an upgrade for the Bang Boos. Okay. Is it worth saving up for? Like, should I be doing that? Alright, let's see. Hoping for Kaleda. Alright. Well, you know, can't all be winners, I guess. The Fusion Compiler. Is this a special... Oh, that's for Grace. Because it's got her weird zipper sports bra thing on the front. That's funny. Grace's Wenjin. Yeah, alright, well, that is not the S rank I was hoping for. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. And I've been lucky enough to win a decent amount, so, you know, not too bad. And I guess at this point I'll just save up polychrome for the next thing. Let's get Ben fully leveled up here. After launching an attack or follow-up attack, days inflicted by basic, dash, and dodge counter. That's pretty good. Alright. There we go. We've done it. The big boy in all his glory. Did I just jump in on a Wenjin win? You did, Yoshi. Weirdly, my guaranteed S rank was Grace's Wenjin, but yes, I managed to finally get C6 Ben, so we've done it. That's the end of the game. It's the end of streaming. I'm done here. You know, it's been a hell of a ride. For some reason, he reminds me of Girder from Pokemon, but also how he holds the giant metal bar. I could see that. I didn't realize I've already gotten 4 Corins as well. That's a lot. Alright.
Come on, let's get to work.
Okay, then now we can get going. So I didn't do all of the side quests that I normally would have because I think Anby's Trust event popped up and I didn't want to accidentally miss it by doing side quests. So that's what we're going to start off with. Hey, you're here too. I'm having a burger. Do you want some? I'll pass. I don't want to share a burger with somebody. Don't you like burgers? In terms of taste, nutrition, and value for money, burgers are the highest rated food in modern society. I recommend you give it a try. That makes a lot of sense. Well, I'm just a fan of burgers. You have a discussion with Anby about burgers. She seems to think very highly of the food. I mean, I like burgers, but, like, if you don't have a knife to, like, cut it in half, I don't want to just, like, you get a bite, I get a bite. Like, it's weird. Burger consumption complete. If you don't mind, I've got some work to do. What work is that? It's an important task Nicole assigned to me. Speaking of which, there's something I'd like to ask you. How are your finances at the store? Not bad. We turn a small profit. So you can make money running your own store after all. It seems that Anby's deep in thought. Interrupt Anby's train of thought. Weird that that's its own special thing. Oh, okay.
I've been going over last month's accounts for the Cunning Hares. It's better than before, but we're still in the red.
I can never stop eating burgers. Yeah, I mean, I would continue to eat burgers. I didn't used to like them, and now that I do, I'm kind of like, I'll just keep going with it, forever. But I'm something about like burgers specifically, trying to share one, it just feels like it would get kind of gross pretty quick. Isn't Nicole...
I was under the impression Nicole is always talking about reducing expenses.
Yes. She says she wants to cut back on expenses, and she's very disciplined.
Nicole doesn't seem all that disciplined.
Since she's mentioned it, she won't stop talking about it.
Do you need some advice on how to improve your business? Seems like you could really use the help.
It's okay. I trust Nicole. Under her management, the Cunning Hares are going to turn a profit one day.
Well, that's...
The Darkest Tower is just before the dawn.
It's a good,
That's what I think anyway.
good hope for a business, that you eventually turn a profit.
Thanks for worrying about us, though. Contact me if there's anything I can do to help you.
Hopefully we'll have a smaller deficit next month. Yo, trust up. Hell yeah. Alright. Glad I didn't continue with that. That would have been unfortunate.
You know where to find me.
Man, this guy's almost full up as well.
If you got any questions, come
Alrighty. Well, on to the main quest then, I suppose. Let's keep going. Although I get the feeling that it's going to be one of those like talk to Belle, and then it's like do whatever you want. I tell Belle what happened when I talked with Anby. Well, as I expected, it's not a big problem. But isn't a deficit every month a big deal? Maybe it is for regular people, but this is Nicole we're talking about. Look, Anby also said the landlord wouldn't kick them out even if they can't pay the rent. Well, why is that? That doesn't sound like a landlord thing. Well, Nicole owes us tons of Denny's, and we can't really do anything about it either. Seriously, how come Nicole always attracts people who can tolerate her never paying back her debts? Could it be? Are we all just her carefully chosen victims? I mean, yeah. Obviously. She's a shyster. Maybe it's just because there's so many kind-hearted people around. Why does that sound so sad when it's actually a good thing to say? Anyway, it's good news that the Cunning Hares aren't tangled up in new trouble. At least Nicole's debts won't continue to grow for now. You can invite agents daily through the contacts interface. Consecutive invitations will cause agents to show up on the streets more often. Alright. I remember Belle asked me to visit him when I had some free time. Okay. Well, I am pretty free today. I should head home and ask what's up. What's going on over here? Let's have a duel. Accept it now. It's time to prove your worth as a Bangbu through battle. But wait, Chalky, that Bangbu isn't made for fighting. We're not in a gym right now. Just calm down. Is this like a Pokemon thing? Yo, it's time to hang out with agents. Hell yeah, dude. Do you really see me as your master? You don't tell your master to prepare for a fight. Let's not cause trouble for others, Chalky. Correction, the name Chalky was already taken, so the system gave me a random new name, which is Chalky Devil. What are you trying to do? I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. We're leaving right now. Come on, Chalky, or I'll have to take measures. I'm not backing down. Hey you, that Bangbu over there. I have a feeling that destiny will pit us against each other on our path to the championship. Not a duel. Let's have a duel. A duel. 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 It's either you or me today. Watch as I use my crocodile death roll to rip off your proud scarf and chew it up like gum before stuffing it into your lazy charging port. Jesus Christ. This guy just came in and started, assaulting the employee. I didn't teach it to say that. It has nothing to do with me. I believe it's because of that app. Something must be wrong with it. And don't worry, it doesn't really have a super move named Death Roll or anything like that. I don't care, you guys are messing with my work. I know. I have one last solution, just give me a sec. He just, takes out a taser and, Alright, time to go. The boy takes out his phone, opens an app with a ball-shaped logo, and fumbles with it. Aiming the camera at his Bangbu, he yells, "Come back, Chalky Devil!" Surprisingly, the Bangbu called Chalky Devil actually calms down. So it is just straight-up Pokemon. However, just when there's a moment of peace, a resounding duel echoes from the street. Alright, that was just a weird, fun little extra thing, I guess. Do we now actually get to know things about people? Man, why is this menu so laggy? Oh, we got a lot of stuff. Unlocks DMs from the agent. Location. Oh, the cat. You can do a trust event with the cat. Trust reward. Hell yeah. Agent can be found in more locations. Complete the promotion event to receive the below rewards. Complete the videotape request to invite agent to become a video store promoter. No! No, I didn't mean to. Okay. Alright, so this is, we get all of their bio stuff. Cool. Well, I can read that in my my own time. Hello, Benry in chat. Trust leveling. Yeah, hello, Vulcan. Welcome. Yeah, I mean, now that I can do it, I mean, we've gotta hang out with Ben, you know? So let's do it. How do I DM somebody? Here we go. Alright. Yo, Ben! Hey, you busy?
It's rare to see you take it upon yourself to visit me, Mr. Proxy. As always, I'm surrounded by ledgers and reports. Have you brought any good news to save me?
Does hanging out with me count as good news?
Maintaining close communication with work partners is all part of the job. Such being the case, I'm sure if I shelve Grace's funding application for the time being, the president will understand, right? Have you got any particular destination in mind, Mr. Proxy?
So listen to CDs or the gadget store. Let's do CDs. I want to hear what Ben would listen to.
I'll level with you. I'm in the Bardic Needles most weekends. Last time I ordered a really rare record from Miss Elfie. If I'd known, I would have invited you to join me, Mr. Proxy.
I'd like to see your playlist.
Yours sparks curiosity too, Mr. Proxy. Once I'm at 6th Street, I'll knock on the door of your video store.
Okay, so I get to choose. I don't know what... Oh, right now it's morning. Then fuck it. Let's do it for the morning. Cool. What? Hell yeah. Time to hang out. We're hanging out with the boy. And before we do that, it looks like we've got a decent amount of people in the chat here. What do you guys say we do that announcement I was talking about? Sound good? Sound good to everybody? Let me pull it up on this screen. Okay. I'm listening to. All right. So, talked about here. I can let me switch to this one. All right. So, talked about having a fun surprise. Talked about how you guys would be the first to see it. So, I officially got the artwork for my first print back, and I've set up a Streamily shop where you can see it, and the link to that is right there. So you guys get the first look exclusive at my my new print. I'll do an official announcement for all of it on Twitter. Right now, the people from Streamily are they're sending me, or they're getting together a graphic to send me for the live stream event that we're going to do. I will be signing stuff live on stream in like a month and some weeks. So got a lot of time before it happens, but yeah, you guys get the first look at it. So if you want to see the print, go to that link there and you can check out the art. I've got it in 2 sizes, standard kind of paper size and then poster size. Yeah, I will also be having exclusive to cons. I will be having holographic versions of both the standard size and poster size. So lots of fun stuff coming in the future. I won't probably be at a con for at least a few months, it's looking like, for the scheduling of all of it. But until then, yeah, that's my first print, found there on Streamily. So, yeah, you guys get first honor at seeing it. And then when I get the art from Streamily, I will post it on Twitter as well. So, but yeah, all right, let's get back in. So there we go. Announcement complete. Now, time to hang out with Ben. Mr. Ben, it's not easy to locate vinyl records in New Eridu.
Thank you so much, Miss Elfie.
Well, fortunately, you have a good neighbor like me. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Bardic Needle. What kind of music are you into, Ben? Ooh, I love the dynamic art. Thank you. The artist did an incredible job. I will be shouting her out as well on Twitter when I post the artwork in its entirety. So if you're interested in commissioning her, keep an eye out for that.
I don't have any particular preference in music. For example, the Well-Tempered Clavier is a collection of classical music from the old civilization. You can find surprising melodies in all kinds of music, don't you think, Mr. Proxy? Like the Well-Tempered Clavier. I don't know much about classical music, but once I heard a little on an Outer Ring FM, I became mesmerized by the natural mathematical beauty of it all.
So this is a place where Ben and I diverge heavily, because I hate classical music and I hate math. Shoot, it's not for me, but that's an awesome art, Benry. Thank you. I agree. I think it's super cool. It's a weird thing, because I'm like, do I want to have a poster of basically myself in my house if I get one for me?
Just like caviar sourced from different oceans, all has its own unique flavor.
So you mean the musicians are salmon? So music is just like caviar then?
Yes, The process of salmon spawning is just like that of a musician composing a masterpiece. The length of the migration cycle, the ocean current temperatures, and differences in food source, the genre of the artist, the skill of the composer, and the mood of the singer as she's performing. Time is to music what the ocean is to salmon, and so New Eridu has produced a wonderful variety of musical masterpieces. But I digress. So then, Mr. Proxy, do you have any records that you'd like to share with me?
Yes, this is my favorite DMX record. I think you'll really enjoy it. Been listening to Freedom Blues recently. How about Rampage Punk? I feel like Ben would appreciate some jazz. Let's recommend the jazz.
Oh, I thought I was the only one listening to records like this in my bedroom.
An old school can of caviar?
You understand exactly how I feel, Mr. Proxy, when it comes to both caviar and music. Well, let's give it a listen together then.
Before you pick up the headphones to lose yourself in the album for a while, a question and slight concern arise. It appears our what? What the fuck happened there? It appears our dear Bear Thyron friend isn't able to wear regular headphones. Your voice, as Ben, is right on point even while you're streaming. It took a lot of practice, so it's good to hear that it's working for you. But Ben Bigger calmly fishes out custom fluffy headphones and places them onto his equally fluffy head, relieving you of any concerns.
Mr. Proxy really does have exquisite taste.
Alright, you're just gonna hang there, I guess. Cool. Alright, trust event down. Nice. I assume you can only do like one a day, right? Like it would be weird to like call him back repeatedly. Big sis, look what we've got. It's your favorite color. Victor and I worked really hard to get this back. Oh yeah, this is that. I started doing this quest and I found it super weird. They're calling this cat Big Sis. But she truly does look like the big sister. Hey man, good to see you again. Thanks for helping us reconnect with our big sister. It brings a tear to my eye, thinking back to the day we became sworn siblings with our big sister. Mark and I got caught in a hollow disaster. Despite having high ether aptitude, we couldn't find an exit. Time slipped away as several alarms went off. Actually, that was the first day Mark and I met too. We agreed that if we got out of the hollow alive, we'd be brothers for life. My brother. That is pretty touching. Then, just as Mark and I were about to lose hope, there she was. Our big sister came striding down the street, confidently past us and continued on. It's like she was showing us the way out. So we followed her, and guess what? We made it out of that hollow. Mark and I immediately fulfilled our vow to become sworn brothers, and of course we couldn't leave out our lifesaver. We had to make her our big sister for life. You can do 3 per day, but with different agents. Alright. Big sister for life. Big sister for life. Today's a memorable day. It marks our reunion with our big sister. Could you help me take a group photo? Me and Mark, doesn't matter what we look like, but make sure you get an angle that shows off the heroic majesty of our sis. It's gonna be tough to get a picture of all of you with that majestic angle. Yeah, majestic. With the camera captures a heartwarming moment as 3 siblings beam with joy. At least Mark and Victor are beaming with joy. Suddenly their joyful moment is interrupted by an unexpected visitor. Is that another Cookie? No, it's just another cat that bears a striking resemblance to Cookie. What's going on? How is there another big sister? Could it be? Victor, look, the big sis we just took a photo with. Turns out she is actually a he. What? Meow? Suddenly I remember something crucial I'd overlooked. Based on my previous encounters, Cookie's actually a male cat, not the big sister these two thought. Hey, that Kenny guy, thank you for following. Appreciate it. Taking pictures of bears with cats, a double win? Hell yeah. I would be interested to see how a cat and a bear would interact in, like, real life? Like, would the bear like the cat, or would they just eat them? That's right. The reason why Cookie was ignoring the two is because they'd mistaken Cookie for their big sister. Meow, meow, meow. Sis, please listen to me. I can explain. There's nothing between us and Big Brother. This random cat. Meow, meow, meow. This was all Victor's idea, sis. If you're gonna be mad at him. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Sister! The two brothers chase the annoyed kitty towards the afterglow of the sunset, their heroic yet melancholic calls echoing down the alleys of 6th Street. This world is full of incredible bonds, and today we close the chapter on another story. Alright. Okay. Nah, bears wouldn't eat cats. I mean, I know a hungry bear will pretty much eat anything, which is why bears are so dangerous, because you never know if they're going to be, like, starving from hibernation. Alright. Then who else we got? Who do you guys want to see me interact with? We got Billy, Juyuan, Soldier 11, Anton, Nicole, Anby. Didn't I just interact with Anby? Can I interact with her again? It seems weird. Or if you guys would prefer not to watch me do this, I can do this off stream. It's no big deal. We can either continue the main story, or I can do Nekomata's agent story. Whatever you guys prefer. Juyuan sounds like a riot. Alrighty. Then let's try it. Let's see. Officer, are you free? I'm free, and please, just call me Juyuan. Officer sounds a little... Up to 3 trust events for a day. Vulcan won't mind watching trust leveling. Okay. Weird-ass VeggieTales icon. Would you like me to join you in inspecting new Eridu? As an officer, you have to get to know the public more. Want to tag along? You just want to hang out, don't you? Just say so. No need for community engagement excuses. You're sharp as a tack, ma'am. Call me by my name properly. There's no need for all this back and forth formal addressing. I can go with you. Juyuan, let's hang out, or Juyuan, let's hang out! Let's do that one. Kind of reminds me of Jerry Seinfeld. Juyuan, let's hang out! Sure, where to? Let's get Hot Pot. That sounds cool. Oh, I saw online that place is really popular. Well, the food's authentic. They say it's really good, the real deal. When I patrolled, the line stretched for blocks. Not sure how long we'd wait. I saw the line extending to the next block. I wonder how long the wait will be. That's a weird thing. They just, like, wrote the same thing twice, basically. Let's try our luck. I agree. So you can pick a time? Fuck it. Morning hot pot. Nothing like a nice hot pot in the morning to get your day going. It's like those old people who do, like, coffee, like black coffee and a burger. Doing hot pot in the morning. There really are tons of people here. What do you think? Should we just pick a random restaurant, or do you want to stand in line? That's not that many people. Like, that just looks like 4 people waiting to get in. One advice about the trust events, do check on what particular time you appointed with. Yeah. Now, I saw I saw what time it was, and I was like, gotta make sense about that. That's why I didn't want to like save it for later, because I was like, I don't want to accidentally get wrapped up in something and miss it, you know. What do you want to do? Me? I don't obsess too much over what's for dinner. Welcome to our restaurant. Will there be 2 of you dining today? You can look at our menu and place your order while you're in line, and you should be able to start your meal when you get inside. What do you think? This particular time system is inspired by Persona. Persona is one of my favorite games. I played a lot of Persona 5. I think I had like 2 dungeons left, and after spending 100 hours on it, I was like, okay, I have no desire to complete this if I'm 100 hours in and I'm still not done, you know? But also, as people can attest, I absolutely despise Morgana. I went off about it for like, I don't know, 15 minutes on 2 streams ago, I think. So it's a fun game, but it seems like they are long for the sake of being long in some areas. Sounds pretty good to me. No wonder they've received a flood of good reviews. Their service is great. I finished both OG and Royal. Love Persona, great series, great game, and great music. Yeah, I mean, the music is world class for sure. I didn't play Royal because I heard it was longer than the original, and I was like, dude, I can't do longer. Nice, where's the menu? Cute lil' old me is your menu. Our specialty soup is the hotter than heaven. Wanna give that one a try? Can you eat spicy food, Zhuyuan? Sure. Wonderful. So that's one order of our super duper spicy hotter than heaven base. I mean, I didn't say all that. I'm fine, manager. Don't worry about me. Alright then. We also have a set meal for 2, the Eternal Flame set. It includes portions of beef, lamb, beef balls, squid balls, yam, tofu, lettuce, herbs, and potato for the veggies. Plus, there's a serving of noodles. Not a big fan of lamb. Don't love it. Yeah, of all the OG characters, I've heard that Morgana is one of the least favorite. The most is Akechi. Yeah, I don't know. It really rubbed me the wrong way to have this stupid cat telling me to go to bed when, like, I'm in high school and I'm like a soul criminal. Like, I can stay up a little longer if I want to. It just annoyed me you get like 1 or 2 things to do per day and then it's done. Like in this game, if it's nighttime and all the stores are closed, you can still go to the stores. But like in Persona, it's just like, oh, you didn't manage to get there after class on this one specific day. Fuck you, buddy. You gotta wait for the next week. Maybe Morgana is a metaphor for the friends we made along the way. If that was the friend I made along the way, I think I would just kill myself and have no friends. Time management's really tricky in Persona. Yeah, I mean, that was the thing, is like, it felt like at a certain point I was just playing like a baseball management simulator or something. Like, trying to work out schedules. I'm like, dude, just give me some stat boosts. I don't need all this extra shit. We'll take an Eternal Flame set then, please. I think this set meal is supposed to be for... never mind. Who cares, so long as the food's good. By the way, how long are we going to be in line? The line isn't that... Oh, sorry. The line isn't that long today. You should get a seat in about 2 hours. You're lucky. 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours for like 4 people? Seeing as we've already ordered, we might as well stay in line. It's fun chatting with the manager here, too. I mean, you could also call me by my name. You don't have to call me the manager. Unless she meant the manager of the restaurant. But that's also kind of weird, because she's probably going back inside. You finally make it to the front of the line. The food is super crazy spicy. You've no problem eating the food, but who knows what violent tempest awaits once The journey of digestion is complete. Fair enough. What an authentic restaurant. All those vintage stoves they use really add to the atmosphere. Is it maybe a little too spicy? It's fine with me. I don't think it's that spicy. Just make sure you eat your fill, manager. It's so spicy, I feel like my mouth's on fire. Huh, really? So you can't handle spicy food either, manager? I knew we should have ordered the less spicy option. Manager, I thought you recommended this place because you like spicy food. Next time, let's try the mild one. Alright. Oh man, they've got to optimize this place. It is not good. What's going on here? They're gonna beat up the Denny Boo. It's just 20 Denny's and we're just teaching it a lesson. Thank you. You still help me even though I've been bad. One Denny to pat you once. It's not some unforgivable crime. I promise I won't anymore because I've finally saved up 100 Denny's. Now I can buy a new power supply for my friend. It's been in power saving mode for a few days now. Dude, 100 Denny's is like nothing. I could have given you that if you told me you were going to be like helping your friend who's in a coma. Ooh. Lumina Square's frame drops are very noticeable. They are indeed. I'm not one of those guys who's like, if the game doesn't run at 60 million frames a second, I just don't even want to play it. But like, when it starts to get into like the 20s, it's like, okay, now I'm noticing. Yeah, show me my stuff. What do I got? Ooh, I got a lot. Nice. What's going on over here? Wait, don't leave just yet. Hear me out. A strange man stops a Bang Boo on its way back to PubSec. He seems to be familiar with it. Just wait and see what happens. Executing the command remember. I don't know you. I'm North, a Bang Boo working for Lumina Square. You're just a regular citizen. No way. I'm Rost. Is it Rost or Roast? Because either way, that's an odd name. Your one and only pal. Your best buddy ever. Unfortunately, my memory logs don't have a match for a best buddy ever. No, don't go to public security. Not me. It's you who can't go. Okay, you have an activity log, right? Check your actions from 11/21. Access failed. The record shows that at 11/21 I was dead. I mean, that's... Yep, the only letdown of Lumina Square's performance impact. Otherwise, Vulcan loves the location design. Yeah, it's very cool. Just a little struggle. Dead is a biological term for organic life, not for Bang Boo. Why is there a record of an incorrect log? Look, it's alright if you don't understand. Just trust me and don't go to PubSec. They'll subject you to a thorough inspection and you'll probably get formatted or something, and then your logs will be erased for sure. Then you'll never uncover the truth about your death. Trust me, even if the whole world lies to you, I would never do anything like that. I'm here to save you, buddy. And look at this. I found this memory detective on Internet. Don't underestimate him as just a stylish young kid. His methods are extraordinary. He's a famous young detective on Internet. Winking at you. Huh? What does this have to do with me? That's right. No need to hide your identity, great detective. You're among friends. Great detective. If you guys have not seen it, that just made me think of... There's an anime called Id Invaded that's really interesting, especially if you like psychopaths and kind of like sci-fi stuff. It's very cool. Bro She, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Glad to have you here. Red Yoshi, I'm off to a wine and cheese function, so I have to catch the VOD. Have a great stream and see you next week. Yep, see ya, Yoshi. Enjoy your wine and cheese function. How very fancy. Wait, can we run Doom in the TV mode? I bet somebody's working on it. feel like they've got to be. Hi, broshi. Yeah, now you got the special fun emotes we got. The Bang Boo Hi. Listen up north, with the detective's help, we'll soon find your missing logs and uncover what really happened at 1121. Ugh. Getting the hiccups. Okay. Trying to help. Tracking down the reason for the erroneous record is a necessary step. Now let's discuss this somewhere else. Okay. Sorry for the trouble. Thanks for playing along. I'm not a detective. Of course you're not. I know you were just passing by. How could someone as young as you be a great detective on internet? I was just trying to save my buddy, that's all. Miss Valkitty, thank you for following. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Is that like a... Is that one emote? Or are those two? Because from here it looks like some kind of mermaid VTuber. It's two. Okay. I mean, I guess that doesn't make that much more sense because it's like just a weird tail emote by itself. It's alright, I'll take it from here. Just pretend nothing happened. Rost shoves a handful of Denny's into your hand, gives a half-hearted smile, and runs off. Okay. Oh, man. The frames. Okay. The rest of this stuff is side quests. Let's head to... So it's up to you guys. We can either do the... Wait, what is this? Oh, yeah. I guess I also have Grace's. So we can do either Nekomata's story. We can do Grace's story. I don't have anybody else's. I did hers, right? Yeah. Okay, so we can do one of these two. I can proceed with the regular story. Up to you guys. Let's do the video archive. Start with Nekomata. Neko's is fun. Alright, then we'll do Nekomata's. Fun fact, I'm actually in that story. I like the second part, though. Alright, let's do it. Let's get it going. On a day accompanied by force 7 gales and thunderstorm alerts, with a serious look on her face, Belle asks me to meet them on the rooftop. There's something I want to tell you. Something you can only tell me on the roof? Since we're family, I think I need your input. What do you think of Nekomata? Wait, are the two of you... No, what are you talking about? Do I look like the kind of person who selfishly kidnaps someone else's lucky cat because of personal preference? Wait, what does she mean? Like, I don't think Nekomata's dating anybody. Whatever. You aren't? Just let me say one more thing. It was her idea. Can you be more specific? Not what I thought of. That took a weird turn. It did. You know? Very, very weird. It's like, what do you think of Nekomata? And I'm like, why? You gay? Like, so that's the only reason you would ever ask? You know that the Cunning Hares are not doing great financially, right? Earlier today, Nekomata asked me if we're looking for more people. She even recommended herself, saying she's eagle-eyed, efficient, hardworking, and kind. I think she wants to work here to pay off some debts. What a good cat. Right? I bet we could handle more customers if we had one more person. If we can give her something cute to wear while talking to customers, I bet we'd make more money. This is a very weird, like, Belle's like, hey, if we give her some nice clothes to wear, can get in a bunch more people, you know? Also, like, we already have 4 employees that we don't pay. I don't know how much we could possibly need as far as help goes around here. Eagle-eyed, efficient, hardworking, and kind. Sounds like she's got what it takes to be a salesperson. I don't think anybody has ever said, "Oh, salespeople, they're so kind." I'll go prepare a cute uniform for her. I mean, this sounds like Belle's trying to hook up. Like, she's like, "Yeah, we'll get her to work here, and then I'll make her wear this maid outfit." Which I guess isn't that bad since there's a bunch of maids
Ready to go.
in the game.
Hello, Nakamata. Seeing as you're ready, let's not waste any time. I got you this cute uniform. Put it on and let's get to work.
Nobody else here even wears a uniform. That's so weird.
Huh? Work? Hang on a minute. Didn't you agree on a commission to take me and a client into a hollow?
Great Thursday morning. We'll have breakfast soon. Yeah, enjoy the breakfast, man. I don't eat breakfast. I'm usually not hungry when I wake up, so I mean, I'm kind of down. I usually eat like 1 meal a day at this point. I'll have some coffee in the morning, or I guess the afternoon when I wake up, and then I just have like dinner, a big dinner. I mean, pics or it didn't happen. I mean, that's true. I start eating usually around 3 and I'm set for the day. I feel like that would be too early for me. I eat around like 6 or 7, and then, I mean, I also stay up until 3 a.m. usually, so I guess that's, could be different. So that's what you meant by doing business together. Didn't Nicole ask you to come work your debts
I
off?
thought your message meant Nicole wanted you to work for us so you could pay back the Cunninghair's debt.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about working down in the hollows. It might look like she has a bank account where a conscience should be, but Nicole has been pretty good to me.
It's a good way to describe Nicole.
Well, we sure got that wrong. But if we're going down into a hollow, where are the rest of the Cunninghairs?
Damn, I just realized Red Yoshi is the one who left to do that cheese thing. Wine and cheese. Yeah, he is. Well, we're coming up on the first ads of the stream, and I don't know, somebody's gonna get it, you know? Since he usually ends up with like 15 ads, I don't know what's gonna happen now.
I came up with this commission myself. I'm not sure how to put this. Before, I got everybody into a real pickle with Vision, but Nicole still asked me to stay.
The good old ads roulette. Knowing my luck, it'll be me. I mean, without Yoshi here, it can be anybody, you know? He's the lightning rod of the stream, and then, you know, now that he's not here, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Now that the Cunninghairs are in the red, I think it's time for me to see what I can do.
But whoever gets the ads, just let me know that you're watching ads, and I'll hold off on the game for a minute.
Hustling side gigs to make ends meet while the boss can't afford to pay her wages. How admirable.
How admirable. How fucking dumb, bruh. Don't work for somebody who can't pay you.
Well, ever heard of a fortune cat? And once I get back from this gig with my pay,
No.
I'm gonna make the old poker face say, Nikomata, you really are the very model of a cunning hair.
She's talking about and me. If I end up with the ads, there will be clues. Yeah. If I end up with 15 ads, I won't say it, but there will be clues.
I thought you and Anby had made up already.
It's not about making amends. It's about the competitive mindset of professionals. Being at Gentle House is a job after all.
Does it count as a job if nobody's paying you and you can't afford rent?
Besides, even street gangs have performance metrics these days. Hell, bad at faithing. I've got a lucrative commission set up.
Dude,
You want it?
that's the worst thing I can think of. You join a gang and they've got spreadsheets and you have to do performance reviews. Like, that's like the only good thing about being in a gang is you don't have to fuck around with any of that.
Give me the details on this commission first.
Volunteer work at this point. Yeah, I mean, literally.
No problem. Here's the situation.
They're all just like doing Make-A-Wish Foundation for Nicole.
There's this company that lost a bunch of etheric resources down in a hollow. They're recruiting skilled agents and proxies to do some field surveys down there, in the hopes of one day retrieving it all.
Sounds easy enough. But
Okay.
field surveys? Those aren't usually very profitable.
Relax. This is just the first step. Think about it. The company needed to find help on Internet just to run some field
Am I the only one that keeps staring at Nekomata's barcode? It
It
is a little distracting, to be honest. I have a problem where, like, if there's text on the screen, I always just read the text, even though I can hear what they're saying, and I should be just looking at their faces to see the change in their demeanor.
I see what you mean.
I struggle not to just read the
Resource
text.
recovery pays really well. But if we've
Fuck.
already worked with them before, then we'll be their first choice.
And that's part of why, because I sounded like she was done, and then I pressed A and she wasn't.
Sure will. That's faithing for you. Razor sharp brains. You gotta cast out a long line to catch a big fish. So, you interested in the commission now?
Not really. I'm just gonna end up making no money off of this again, because of fucking Nicole.
What about our pay? That's a prerequisite before working together.
Split it. 50-50. How about it? Pretty good, huh?
How about we get all the money, and if there's anything left after you pay off your debts, you can maybe have it.
I'll go confirm the place and time with the client. And then we can get straight to it.
Ridiculous. No wonder we never have any money, because we're just doing commissions that we know the people haven't even paid us before. Okay. Whatever. It's fine, okay? It'll be fine. Alright. Got the team going. We got the biggest Ben possible. So we're good. We're going. Ooh. I like this song.
Master, this time I am a limited edition version of Fairy Cat, at your service.
Okay.
Please follow the guide to the end of the route we're surveying.
The
inside
Beyblade
hall.
girl. Hell yeah, dude. She is crazy good at building up assault damage. Her and Billy work super well together. I need them to release this soundtrack already. I know. I sound like a broken record every single time a song comes up. I'm like, damn, this song is awesome. I wanna have this on soundtrack. They really should release the soundtrack. Okay, it looks like the ads have happened. Did anybody get them? I won the roulette. Congratulations, Keyram. Happy for you. I knew it. Miss Valkitty, did you also get it then? You bastard. It's not my fault that you got ads punishing me for it. There's the clue. Alright. Fine. We'll do some push-ups. I see TMNT movie. Alright. Okay. Oh man, those push-ups were rough today. I went climbing earlier and I was working on some really difficult problems. So I think I overworked it a bit at the gym. Ooh. Good to stretch, I guess, though. Alright, there we go. 2 minutes left. Damn. Alright, well, Val Kitty is the new Red Yoshi, apparently. I mean, Red Yoshi's gotten it so bad. Like, ridiculous, you know? Red Yoshi got like... What did he get? He got like something like 10... He got like 14 ads in a row. Something like 3 or 4 minutes of ads. Like, it was crazy. I thought I wasn't going to see you till Friday. Yeah, I think you got it reversed. I'm not going to be here Friday. I'm here today. So, yeah, last stream he got the jackpot of ads. Yeah, I mean, he got the jackpot in the way that, like, somebody getting cancer is like the jackpot of diseases, I guess. My PC froze and I got to the cell phone with ads and I returned before him. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. Now Deadpool spicy chicken strips. I'm free. Alright. Then I think that should be everybody. Let's hop on in.
Your
Okay.
virtual assistant is getting on my nerves.
Hey, you and me both.
That guy is our guide.
How about you talk to her? Since you have a barcode on your head, you must be able to talk to computers, right?
Hi, you're Nekomata, right? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ollie, and I'm in charge of this operation.
Those are some wild glasses. Metal nose bridge. The librarian, like, holding things, but, like, also kind of iPod, like, the volume thing. Wild.
Operation? This is just a field survey. Is it like a trend for companies to use
Why,
fancy
bro,
names?
looking like Clark Kent. Yeah, he's like Clark Kent if he tried way too hard to look human. Like, instead of just like, yes, now I wear glasses and a button-down shirt, he's like, alright, I got these very specific weird glasses to prove that I'm a person.
I mean, this time at least I'm your client. Yes, client and guide. Speaking of which, our proxy isn't here yet.
He has a punchable face, not gonna lie. Maybe that's why his glasses have that nose bridge. So if you punch him in the face, you're gonna hurt your hand instead of his nose.
We're both right here.
Miss Nekomata, please don't kid around. It's just you and me here. No others.
He doesn't seem to realize this bamboo right under his nose is a proxy.
Hello.
Ollie, I'm the other.
Who's there?
Meow! My ears!
Meow. Wait, you telling me Clark Kent ain't human? Next you're gonna say that Bruce Wayne is Batman. Well, that's just stupid. Don't even suggest such ridiculous stuff. Although one of the best, like, superhero secret identity things that I've seen was, Lex Luthor, ends up in the Flash's body. He, like, mind transfers to his body. And so he's got the Flash's, like, costume on, and he's like, haha, now I will see his secret identity. And he pulls off the mask, and he's like, I have no idea who this is. So, like, he sees his face, but he's like, I've never seen this guy in my entire life.
Sorry I wasn't clear before, Ollie. But please, keep Siren's hearing in mind.
I remember that. It's a super genius joke. Like,
So, as you can see, this talking bamboo is our proxy.
Because that is what would happen most of the time, is like, aha, your secret identity. Who the fuck are you? Lex hiding spot is the best one, a barber shop. Yeah, he can get like a shave, maybe? I don't know. Does Lex Luthor have alopecia? Like, he can't grow any hair, or just like... I don't know. Lex with a beard seems like it would be odd.
Oh, is that so? My bad. Whew, well, that was embarrassing, letting you see that side of me. But I promise I'm still a reliable guy.
If he had a beard, he'd probably have one of those, like, really sculpted, like, very fine, you know, like, dusting of hair kind of beards, but where it's, like, a razor's edge.
Please, lean on me. Just as much as I'm leaning on this stalagmite right now. See, chatting,
Stalagmite?
laughing,
Where the fuck are
like
we?
this, while being so close to an ether crystal, whew, that's more than enough to demonstrate my aptitude for it. Did the crystal just move? Oh, don't tell me!
Oh, it's one of those inactive sleeping at the...
An ethereal!
Hey, calm down! I said it's just an inactive ethereal.
I mean, that sounded pretty active.
Seems like he's
Peaked
utterly
voice
bad.
acting. Yeah, I mean, this dude, he's killing it.
Well, let's take care of the ethereal first and talk after. Let's get rid of these
He reminds me a lot about, or a lot of my character in Genshin Impact. He was that same kind of thing. The guy's like, you know, afraid of his demon-possessed brother. Just starts coming after him, and he's like, "Oh, save me!" How would Ben control this guy? I think it would probably just like get in the way, you know, like stand between him and the ethereal, and be like, "All right, just calm down and have a drink," you know. Have some tea, have some coffee, settle down, you know. I guess coffee maybe wouldn't be the thing to offer him, but I use coffee to calm down, or like, I don't know, not necessarily calm down, but just relax. So, whew. Ben is hitting hard now. C6 Ben slaps. So really, right now, this whole team is pretty sick. Fuck you.
At last, we're safe.
I'm jelly of the people who can drink coffee. It'd help me stay awake. Are you, like, allergic to coffee, or just does it make you, like, too jittery, or...
Miss Nekomata, I was blown away by your heroism just then.
I'm glad to hear it, but in the future, could you please not wander aimlessly around the battlefield so much? I don't want you to get hurt. When I read the notes for this job, I assumed you'd be a little more... composed. I didn't expect companies would have such different requirements for holo surveyors.
Sends me to the ER, gives me really bad heart palpitations. Holy shit. So Doc said to avoid caffeine. Damn, like all caffeine? Like you can't have soda or... I mean, even a lot of teas have caffeine in them. Do you just drink, like, milk all the time? Yeah, I have to avoid dark sodas and teas. Wow. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever... I mean, that's basically like being allergic to caffeine. Yeah, crazy. I mean, that's, I don't know what I would do, honestly. I mean, I guess I would just have to stop, but pretty much all I drink is caffeinated drinks. Because it doesn't really do anything to me, but it's most of the drinks I like are caffeinated.
Diversity it's highly valued by the company.
And when I drink boba, I drink it with smoothies or cookies and cream shake. Does boba have caffeine in it?
Fine. I'm really not the best at dealing with ethereals. But I've got a few tricks up my sleeve when it comes to recovering etheric resources.
I mean, to be fair, the places when I get boba or go to a boba place, I don't get boba, I'll just get Vietnamese coffee, usually. The tea, yes, but not the pearls. Now I want some mint chocolate ice cream cake. That does sound pretty good. Not gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of the boba pearls. I'm not a huge fan of that. Weirdly, Starbucks for summer made a bunch of drinks that have the like boba pearls in them. Like, very weird.
Well, since you mentioned etheric resource recovery, there's no sense hiding it. What we really want is to help support your resource recovery business in the future. So, if everything goes smoothly today, could you have a word with your boss and help us get in on the follow-up commission?
I really love Alice's voice acting as Nekomata. I think it's super fun, very character fitting. Yeah, especially when she's like trying to be sneaky about something. I think it's very funny.
Yeah, of course. No problem. Just leave it up to me.
We're counting on you, Mia. Tell you the truth, I've been planning on switching careers recently. Working for a big, fancy company like yours ought to pay better than hustling on internet for myself, right?
I drink it at least once a week. I get so excited when I see Ben at the boba shop in the city. Yeah, I mean, isn't the boba place in the square called something weird like Richard's Boba or something weird like that?
Sure does.
Yeah, I never got into boba. Wasn't a big fan of the pearls.
Can you tell us how much of a cut you take for recovering etheric resources?
But I'm also not much of a Jell-O person. Like I did not like Jell-O. When I got my wisdom teeth out, everyone's like, "Oh, eat lots of Jell-O," and I'm like, "Nah, I'll have pudding, but I'm not doing Jell-O."
Oh, yeah, my cut. It's
How silly of me, Mia. You work for a company, so you must get a fixed salary plus bonuses. But I guess that's confidential.
Damn. Even in this world where everything has gone to shit and there's hollows everywhere, even they still get fixed salary plus bonuses. Crazy.
Yes, I have to keep that a secret.
Oh, we tell our patients to eat ice cream? Are you like in dentistry? Or some kind of medical thing?
That is very considerate of you.
I am, yeah.
I won't disclose exactly how much.
That's cool. Dental assistant. Oh, very nice. I hate going to the dentist. Never enjoyed it. But I did work at a hospital as a dishwasher. So, not the same thing at all, but...
Cool. Let's not talk about salaries right now, then. Shall we get started with surveying the route?
Capitalism cannot be halted by something so trivial as an otherworldly sphere that corrupts everything. Yeah, I mean, we gotta sell these action figures somehow.
Oh, okay. Just let me look up the exact details here.
Hey, Ethan. We could think of this Ollie guy.
I was thinking, why would you want to switch jobs when you only just started with the cutting hairs? But I get it. You were leading him on, huh?
I like my patients comfortable, but when it's my turn, I say I need to leave early. Yeah, I don't get cavities that easily. Like, I've heard that you either have, like, bad teeth or bad gums. And my gums tend to be the issue when I go in. They're like, your teeth are fine, no cavities, whatever. It's just my gums bleed a lot when they, scratch them with that metal, evil torture device.
I feel like he's a little weird. He talked about working with this company, but his story's full of holes.
I mean, that was always the
Not
thing
familiar with them.
for me, was like, I would go in and I'm like, oh, no cavities? Cool. And they're like, yeah, you are bleeding a lot. And I'm like, yes, that's because you just slashed my gums, you know?
What do you think, Roxy?
I mean, I tried to strengthen my gums even. They were like, oh, brush your gums, floss, whatever. I tried, and it didn't make a goddamn difference the next time I went in, and I was like, well, then I'm not going to floss anymore, because it didn't do anything. But I still brush my gums, because I'm like, I guess I should do something.
He seems like a fake. Just a nobody who wants to hustle some money from down in the hollows.
I thought so too. Working with you sure saves a lot of hassle. But I'm confused about why he's still forcing himself to come in here when he's obviously terrified.
Let's kill him.
There must be something going on behind the scenes. Maybe there's a big score waiting to be revealed. In any case, let's finish up this commission with him, then find a way to figure out what's really going on.
There's a toothpaste that helps me with my gum issues. I just use, whatever that shit's called, Parodontax or something like that. I just use Sensodyne. I don't know. I was having some tooth sensitivity. Then when I went in, they were like, it's not a cavity, so...
I've confirmed the surveyed route. Please stick together. Stay on my heels.
Mr. Ollie, about your company.
Wait a minute, what's that noise? Would you go check ahead?
Yeah.
Master, Ollie refuses to proceed due to an unusual acoustic occurrence. I suggest you go and investigate.
Could be genetics for you. Bless you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I've heard it's primarily genetics about your tooth and gum health. Bless. Thank you, Roxas. I get it. I get the picture. Ollie stutters and awkwardly responds. We have some outdated equipment over there, and it's not rare to encounter issues like fires, electrical leaks, leaky toilets, and stuff.
Phew. Oh,
Okay.
Luckily, that's not an enemy. We should get out of here. Over there.
I do like that way of
Talking
saying,
about work, Mr. Ollie.
whew. She came in with that so hot. It was so high, so loud. I do prefer that way of saying bless you. You just go, bless. No problem. Love you, VA, as Ben, since I have Kaleda for Ben/Kaleda team up attack. Thank you, I appreciate it. You're lucky to have both. I want Kaleda. I haven't been able to get her yet.
There's something wobbling around. Straight ahead.
I just got my guaranteed S rank this time was
An unknown object
Grace's
in the back of
Wenjin,
the room
so
ahead. Ollie is scared stiff and unable to continue.
it was a bummer.
Head there and investigate.
Got Grace's Wenjin and I don't even have Grace. Discover a wrinkled coat. It's a supermarket coupon. Let's give it to Nakomata, I guess.
Can't wait to go shopping after getting my pay.
At the supermarket? Who's like, I can't wait to go to Walmart.
Believes this may be a useful marker. Proceed forward.
Ooh, who else you got? I've got a decent roster of people. Although I've mostly gotten a lot of copies of people, so I've got some pretty strong characters already. I can let's just go in here. Got obviously Billy, Nicole, Anby, all the people you start with. Ben, Piper, Sokaku, Anton, who else? Soldier 11, Who else do I have? I feel like there's more. I'll have to look afterwards. I think I'm missing a couple people. But that's those are the ones I remember.
I'll take it. End of the line.
Woo! Beyblade! Did I say Corinne? Because I've got a lot of her.
Ethereals are way too scary. We should get out of here. Over there.
Soldiers like the bane of my existence. Have you been trying to get her, or have you gotten too many of her? Of course, I got Nikomata, Grace, Piper, Lucy, Corinne, Kaleda. Too many of her.
Let me handle
I
that
feel
one.
you.
Go ahead. I forgot to bring the key card.
I haven't used Corinne yet, but I have like 3 extras of her. Let me through. Alright. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna end up like, oh, I've got, I'm trying to get Kaleda, but I'll end up not getting her. I'm missing Grace, Kaleda, and Zhu Yuan. I have everyone else. Oh, Zhu Yuan, I have her as well.
It should be safe around
I
here.
got like weirdly super lucky with her,
Why are Ethereals
because I got
Take care of them. I'm begging.
I got Zhu Yuan during a poll, and I believe I also got Ben in that same one, and then I got Zhu Yuan again like 2 polls after, which was pretty crazy. For me, I'm trying to get Von Lycan. Yeah, I played him during the beta, and I don't dislike the way he plays, but it's not my favorite. However, his voice actor and I may or may not be cooking up something fun. You'll have to stay tuned to see more, but we have taken notice that a lot of fans seem to like the 2 of them together, so we're planning some stuff. My wallet is ready. I've been seeing the teasers. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Fuck. Yeah, for anybody who was not in here when I made the announcement earlier, I do have a Streamily shop now. I put out my first print, which was really the point of the announcement, is that I have a print up now if you guys want to see it. The Streamily link is just where you can see it easier, because it'll be the prints that I'm also bringing to cons and stuff like that. It's just the cons I will also be bringing holographic versions. So, but yeah, there's something coming with that. I am planning on making a Twitter post about it later where you can see the artwork in bigger form and everything, but I said I'd reveal it first on stream, so here we are.
Can I walk behind you too?
Just follow me.
We're cooking something fun. Buildings all around the world begin to explode. The cow begin to meow and the seas are set ablaze. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're bringing around the rapture with it, but we'll see. Maybe, That might be a lost part of the Bible or something. That when the bears and the wolves collaborate and get along, it's the end of days.
How can there be so many?
Alright. Just restore it, I guess.
They may be small, but I've got a weird feeling about this.
Psh. I can handle this.
That's a big one!
Oh, is it
Oh.
really that scary? I'll get rid of them.
Just get all those. Set the seas ablaze. Got love using Firefly in my HSR. I mean, I can't comprehend what that even means. The only thing I understand is set the seas ablaze, and then Honkai Star Rail. I assume it's something from that, but I do not play that particular game, and I don't voice in it, so I know very little about it. Get him, Piper. Where's the big one? I'm saving my special for it. Ooh, got him in the corner. There we go.
It's authorized personnel only!
Nice.
I'll take it.
Whew. Been doing that big damage.
Feel the ultimate starlight! Safety first!
Spin to win.
Don't move! Try this!
Oh, what?
Leave it to Billy! I'll cut you back! Just try me! Hey, hey, hey!
Bitch. Piper the Looney Tunes girl. Yeah.
That's great. That's a
I mean,
wrap for the commission, thanks to the both of you.
She's literally
Got it all done today without you.
She's literally spinning the axe, and it's so heavy that it's just spinning her around. Definitely cartoon physics. I love Ben's ult. You should have worn a hard hat. That's my favorite ult of his as well. I think that's the one that came out the best. A tank doing damage, you love to see it. I wish I had that in Overwatch. I like to play Reinhardt when I played Overwatch, and you could do some pretty good damage with him if you were in the right situation and your team was able to kind of back you up. Reinhardt could switch pretty quick to damage. Do you charge in? Not really. I mean, I don't do the thing where like somebody just dives straight and like absolutely leaves their team in the lurch. Typically my way of going would be, shield up until the shield's about to break, and then push forward and, try and swing at them while, try to scatter them while our team regroups, But for me, I'm more of a support user in Overwatch. I like some of the supports. What's her name? Ilari. I liked her, but she could do crazy damage as a support. Like, I was using her to like kill people straight up.
As for your payment, once we exit the hollow, I'll have funds transferred to Miss Nekomata's Internet account. Oh, and don't worry, I'll be putting in a good word for you two back at the company.
I use support and tank. Don't like running DPS anymore. Yeah, I was never a huge fan of DPS. I mean, I like the specialized ones, but then they kept like removing all the things that made them special,
Okay, we're counting on you, Mia.
They did that with a lot of people though.
Our business is done and dusted.
Like,
Shall we head out of the hollow now?
it seemed like after a while their goal for balance was just make everything as close to Soldier 11, no, not Soldier 11, Soldier 76 as possible. DPS is so overplayed, way too many of them. Hi Ben, hi chat, hi Turby. I love the playing of beta of Marvel's Rivals, and I gotta love it. Yeah, I'm interested in Rivals. I love Marvel, so if they would have a decent alternative to Overwatch, I'd be willing to play it. The only reason I even returned was to play PvE, but they stopped that. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Are we talking about Overwatch? We are. Yeah, no, they just seem to do like, alright, turn everybody into Soldier 76, because it was like, every single time they changed a character, whether it was tank, DPS, whatever, it was always, okay, what do we do? Give them a way to heal themselves, make them faster, make them less powerful. Make them more like, you know, repetitive damage instead of one-hit kill. So, like, I don't know. Pretty quickly, I started to get annoyed at Overwatch. Blade's my favorite hero. I can't wait to get him in the game. Blade's cool. Yeah, I like Blade.
I understand. I'll just stand over there and turn my back to you. You can trust me.
Ow, fuck. Had a hangnail. That's one of the bad ones. That's bleeding. For me, I just play versus AI since I'm more of a casual player. I love Overwatch 1 more than Overwatch 2. Yeah, I mean, Overwatch 1 was,
I was so busy
you know,
and flustered the whole time I never got around to asking this guy about his true purpose.
I would say Overwatch 1 in the beginning was more, it was way better than Overwatch 2 towards the end. Because they removed all the, like, fun, unique stuff from people. Now that PvE's kind of canceled, I'm like, what's the difference other than 5v5s or 6v6? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Blizzard's doing. They've fucked up so many times. I'm a lurk, want to doodle more of my ZZZ girly. Yeah, fair enough. You know, we've got this custom lurk emote you can use every once in a while, just to let us know you're still there lurking, if you want. Overwatch 1 was the GOAT. Overwatch 2 felt like the remains of whatever's left. Yeah, they're clearly kind of limping along at this point. It doesn't seem like they're trending towards anything. They pretty much just sent the esports scene totally down the drain. I think they tried to create a competitive community, but they did all the wrong things. Yeah, I mean, that was the big thing, was like, they tried to balance around the competitive stuff, which made the non-competitive players annoyed, and like, you know, the games that try specifically to create a competitive scene never end up having one. The games that start and are just games, and then people find ways to play it competitively, those are the ones that have longevity, you know? Let's think of something.
Calm down, Nekomata. We'll figure something out. Back when you were with the gang, did you ever come across anything like this?
Back when I was in the gang? Proxy. Speaking of street gangs, that reminds me.
Use your gang knowledge. Kneecap him.
It's time to use my secret ability. Watch this.
Games that are fun first is where it's at. That's why Fortnite's thriving. Yeah, I'm not a big Fortnite fan, but they definitely seem to have a formula that people enjoy, and it's because, you know, people find it fun, not because the esports scene is huge, you know? Or same with Smash. You know, Smash wasn't designed to be competitive. People just kind of figured out it could be, and then made it into a competitive scene.
Got it. Now let me see what this so-called guide Ollie has on him. Huh? Wait, these are handcuffs?
Please respect other people's hobbies.
You should respect other people's hobbies, Nekomata. That's private. Now quickly, put it back.
There's a competitive Tetris scene. Yeah, I mean, Tetris I could see being really competitive. Like, it's... when you get towards the end, it's mad quick. I went from harassing Widowmaker all day, every day, Diva, to I'm gonna get my team killed if I do that, Diva. I don't enjoy one-tank gameplay. Yeah. I mean, you've gotta have the main tank to take the brunt of it, and then the alternative tank. That's like the only way to use some of those characters. Like, Diva's not great as a main tank, because she can't sit there and block everything forever, you know?
Hold up, Wise. Barry just detected a string of numbers on the handcuffs that match the same format used by public security.
What? These handcuffs belong to a public security.
It would be funny if these handcuffs are PubSec official, but they're also the, like, pink fuzzy ones.
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, how's your chat going? I think I can hear some ethereals nearby. What are my handcuffs doing over? I mean, they're not my non-handcuff. Oh.
Tell us the truth, Ollie. Why do you have public security handcuffs on you?
I do like his jacket, though, I gotta say. If I were gonna wear, like, a detective jacket, this is a pretty sick one. I like the kind of black lining on it. For me, I've been getting back to some of my Assassin's Creed games. Yeah, I stopped playing Assassin's Creed after, like, the third one. But I'm glad you've found some fun with them. I've been playing... When I'm not playing this, I've been playing Legend of Bumbo recently. It's made by the same guy that did Binding of Isaac.
It's that I found those handcuffs.
Oh, so you just found them somewhere. Well then, that's completely fine, yeah?
She just fucking... Oh! I was right, she kneecapped his ass! I remember mitigating around 30k in damage as a diva, and my DPS teammate said I was bad, so the enemy team dogpiled him because they didn't like what he said. Yeah, I mean... That's welcome to playing a tank. Everyone's like, oh, the fucking tank sucks, and you're like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about, because I did everything I could. You couldn't get any kills to save your life. Like, when I, as Reinhardt, outkill the DPS, then it's like, nah, bruh. Yeah, Diva, Zarya, and Wrecking Ball are meant to be alternate tank. Just felt weird to be the main tank. And then there's Doomfist, who got shifted to tank. Yeah, Doomfist always felt weird.
Well now, Ollie. I took
But,
you for rookie thief
yeah,
and
Wrecking
you
Ball
didn't
sucks shit as a main tank.
I never thought you'd steal something
He
from
does
a
not
public
work at
security
all.
officer. I thought I could get a nice score from your commission. It seems you
Or-
ought to be grateful you haven't landed us in even more trouble.
I guess I will say... Wrecking Ball is good only on maps where you can knock people off and you have something to spin around. That's when he's really good. Otherwise, no. Right, it goes both ways. The team game. Doomfist was better as a DPS. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really like playing as Doomfist, so I didn't get into him that much, but it is very weird to be like... It's like if in Street Fighter they were like, okay, Ken is like a Ryu clone. He's a Shoto, right? And then like 3 months later they're like, okay, actually Ken is going to be a clone of Dhalsim. You'd be like, what? They're not even like... That doesn't make sense. How did you even design him this way?
And these handcuffs that you just found? What kind of incompetent officer would lose their own equipment? Any cop who lets you take their cuffs off them must be a real weakling.
That was a wild ride metaphor. I mean, hey, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make you think.
Please don't insult public security officers.
This is a philosophy stream now.
A public security officer has to grit his teeth and endure arduous training. They have to stay up all night studying for exams, has to struggle to pass the strictest of screening. Only then can he become an officer.
Why are you getting all virtuous all of a sudden?
Yeah, what the fuck is your deal?
Don't interrupt me. We want the truth, and get on with it. Who are you really, and why did you post a fake commission?
I feel like they should know at this point that he's a cop. Like, I love the VA of Nekomata's the same as Robin in Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, Alice Himura, she did an amazing job as Nekomata. I love this whole quest, because I'm in the later part of it, and I got to see a decent portion of it. Yeah, where that control point that Winston calls home, that map allows Wrecking Ball to keep swinging around and around and around in the middle of the control point. Yeah, it's like Moonbase something.
I can't tell you.
Can't tell us? Are you still not grasping the situation?
Blank! You're not looking at the big picture!
Let me see. Since you're not cooperating, I guess I'll just have to throw you to the ethereals in here. Oh boy, we killed so many of their friends today. I bet they're gonna be real happy to
Horizon Lunar Colony.
right?
I was pretty close. Moonbase something. That's like the same thing.
How about now? Ready to talk?
I won't tell. Even if you feed me to the ethereals, I won't.
What is up with this guy? He's steered out of his wits, but he still won't talk.
Hold on, Nekomata. I've just matched the serial number from these handcuffs to an officer.
Nekomata, dig your nails into his legs.
Male. Team 4. Criminal Investigations Division at Janus 12th Precinct.
I missed the ice map in Russia. I don't even remember that.
Huh? No, wait. This guy is actually a public security officer?
Certainly no Zhu Yuan. Alright. Mission 1 down. I miss Hanamura. That one I do remember. That one was a good one.
We've made it out. Well, officer, you said you wouldn't hold us liable before, so let's say our goodbyes right here then.
Please, wait. Miss Nekomata, before you leave, can you reassure me that you're both good people, and that you will not tell anyone anything about meeting me today?
This guy is asking a lot of trust for a cop. Like, I would assume he would understand that people would lie to him potentially.
My mission today was top secret. I need to make sure no one harboring ulterior motives learns this information.
Okay, don't worry. If we had any ulterior motives, we would have snuck off and left you with the ethereals. Way back when we first realized you weren't who you claimed to be.
You know what's crazy? I learned it forever ago, but ulterior doesn't mean negative necessarily. Like, everybody always says ulterior motives meaning specifically like something bad, but ulterior just means future. So, like, you could have ulterior motives to, like, plan somebody's surprise party, you know?
Oh,
It's very weird.
Sense. Wait, you knew I wasn't with the company all
Wait a minute.
along?
I think it might be one of my friend's birthdays today. No, it's tomorrow. Okay, I'm good then. I was like, birthday sounds familiar. Someone's birthday is happening. It's not today, though, right? You're acting as shit, bruh.
But your acting isn't good.
Honestly.
Which is ironic, because the VA did a really good job.
Because this operation was at my personal request. I've been a public security officer for years now, but I still can't get over my phobia of ethereals. I've screwed up a few operations, and these days, I always get benched.
This does feel like, why are the cops the ones dealing with the ethereals anyway? Like, the super cops like Zhu Yuan, sure. But this guy doesn't, what would he even do? Does a regular gun even do anything to an ethereal? Billy's got fucking dual, like, dirty, hairy 44 caliber revolvers. I don't know. Bro's a baby back biatch. At least he's loyal to the Force. Yeah, I guess. Mine was on Sunday. I can feel the age catching up. Ah, happy birthday, Val Kitty. Yeah, I don't know how old you are, but I'm 28, turning 29 this year, so I'm almost to the 30s, where everybody says you just wake up in pain all the time. So, a year older than you? Alright, well, you got one just turned 30. Well, you know, congratulations on making it to 30. Hope you don't wake up with pain every day. I want to know why proxies are like bad guys in a sense. Yeah, it's weird because we've only been shown to be helpful, but like, I don't know. I guess some people are probably going in and just stealing shit or whatever. My birthday's next Thursday, August 15th. Oh, cool. Well, if you're on the stream on Wednesday or Friday of that week, I'll wish you a happy birthday. 26 going 27, 28 here. Damn, 26 here. We've got like... Damn, we're all like in the same group here. That's pretty crazy. 28 with the knee of a 55. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Feeling that to a degree. As I've gotten older now, if I go up too many stairs, my knee will start to hurt. Weirdly, though, climbing doesn't seem to affect it, so it's like, I don't know what the deal is with that. On the bright side, you'll get to game and paint all day, every day when you're in your 60s. Dude, I know. Like, I am so ready to be old, so I can just have the excuse of, like, look, I don't want to exercise, I don't want to do anything, just fucking leave me alone. I'm gonna play my games, like old people Smash tournaments in the nursing home. Hell yeah, dude. I'm in Forever 29 age. Well, fair enough. I got arthritis on my lower back and shoulder because of an accident, so been in pain since an early age. Well, damn. Hope it doesn't get worse, I guess.
There's been this really tough case, and we're short of leads. I thought maybe we could use Internaut to lure in our culprit with some crime-related info.
It's like Louis C.K. had that joke about, like, going to the doctor. He's like, my ankle hurts. He's like, yeah, it's just shitty now. He's like, what do you mean? Like, can I fix it? Is there, like, a stretch I can do or, like, surgery? And he's like, nope, it's just shitty. That's just how your ankle is now. He's like, well, can I, like, do anything for it? Like, it hurts. And he's like, yeah, just take some aspirin. He was like, well, how many should I take? He was like, I don't know, like 6 or 7. And he was like, 6 or 7? If I take 6 or 7 aspirin a day, my liver is gonna shut down in like a year. Imagine a bubble wrap with Ben on it. Can you put images on bubble wrap?
If the plan worked, I'd be able to take credit for it, even if I wasn't involved with the operation later on.
That would be cute, but the Wolfman has my heart.
I might even have gotten a certificate.
Well, you know, fair enough. Ben is like an older bro. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it, and it's like, Von Lycan is for the people who are like, you know, I want to be dominated by the sexy wolf. And then Ben is more like, you know, I want to chill and hang out with my best bud. And then, like, that would eventually turn into, like, and then we kiss. Because I think that's how people are for Ben. they're a lot more, like, I don't know, cautious. The fans of Ben, I think. Vaughn people are like, yo, I want him to put his teeth on my neck. You're like, okay. So we've had conversations about all of this. We are aware. I'm being called out. I mean, look, you know, God bless you for however you want to be. I'm not here to judge anybody. I just find it funny because it's like Ben fans are like, "Oh, he's so soft. I just want to squish him," and Vaughn fans are like, "I want him to step on me." I'm like, ooh. Which is funny because Nick, the guy who voices him, he's so reserved and like, you know, private that you know, he's seeing that attention and he's like, I mean, this is crazy to me. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I mean, I'm glad to have it. I'm happy that people like him, but like, it's like reading messages about a character with my voice is fucking wild. And I'm like, yeah, I feel you. Not Val over here going nuts over Ben. I mean, she's going nuts over somebody, one way or the other, you know. Terminator 7. Have they made a Terminator 7 yet? I know they made a lot of them. It wouldn't surprise me. Right? The equality isn't fair. I mean, you know, I'm grateful for my fans of any kind, and Nick is too, I'm sure. It's just very funny seeing the dichotomy. I just hope all this attention isn't getting him freaked out, considering he's quite a bit of a reserved guy. I think he's doing okay. He made a post about like his girlfriend, and I think she helps him a lot with that sort of stuff. And you know, a lot of us in the cast talk to each other, so the times where he's anxious about something, he can ask for advice, and usually someone can, you know, can kind of point him in the right direction, like with Prince or Cons. Kira Buckland has been a huge asset to everybody in the cast. She has this huge guide about, like, you know, going to cons and what you need and all of that stuff. Like, everybody in the cast is super cool and helpful. So I think Nick's doing all right with it. By the way, thank you for lending your voice to Ben. He's been saving my ass a lot in game. Yeah, I mean, it's genuinely my pleasure. I love voicing Ben. Definitely the highlight of my career so far. All right, let's continue a little bit.
I wouldn't have taken you for someone so driven by personal gain.
I keep my questionable behaviors behaved around VAs. They don't need to see any of that. Well, you know, I appreciate that, because I've definitely seen some fan art that I'm like, whew, that's a lot less clothes than I would have wanted on Ben.
That's my boss on the phone.
There's that
Hello?
that Home Depot PVC ringtone again. Dum, dum, dum.
Where are you? Did you post to Internet pretending to be a company going into a hollow?
This guy's fucked. He got busted so hard.
It wasn't on purpose. Please, please, please don't fire me.
Dude, this guy should just get a job doing anything else.
Fire you? Why would I fire you? You did great.
Also, this guy sounds a lot like, what's his name? The noodle shop guy. Mr. Chop. That's his name, right? Mr. Chop? Something Chop? Dr. Chop? They knew what they were doing. Yeah, I mean, that's how you draw him in. You know, you get less clothes on your characters, and yo, another bot. Let's go. I love the bots. They're very fun. That's why I ban them every time. All right. Bot spotted. All right.
If we can crack this case, you'll take first merit for it and land a handsome bonus.
Doesn't it sound like
Get back to the precinct
Mr.
and get
Chop?
yourself ready for the next operation.
Does to me, anyway. Less clothes means more stats. Yeah.
These years, my boss has finally praised me. Did you hear that? Not only do I get to keep going out with them on operations, but I might even get a bonus.
Yeah, less clothes means you're more aerodynamic, so you can swing faster and harder, right?
Oh, congratulations.
What am I gonna do?
You were just so happy. Why the long face?
Going on future operations with them means I definitely have to go back into a hollow again. And I'll mess things up as soon as we run into
Why does
any
this guy even
materials.
want promotions then? Like, just don't be a cop. Or, like, be a cop who stays back, you know? You can do the paperwork.
You'll just have to work it out for yourself. Proxy.
Somebody's got to do it.
Wait, what
They'll
is
pay you. I got a few C6 characters. Anton, Nicole, Anby, and Sokaku. Damn, that's a lot. C1 Billy, Piper, Grace, and C3 Ben.
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, this may be a bit forward, but would you
C3P
please consider
Ben.
becoming case consultants for public security and helping me to complete the mission?
Huh?
You know the truth about my Internaut commission. Making you case consultants feels much safer than just relying on a verbal promise.
C6 Sokaku and C3 Ben. Yeah, C6 Ben. Ben's the only C6 I've got. I've got a couple C3s at this point. But
And what's more, based on our previous adventure, when it comes to hollows, I can tell your abilities are far superior to mine.
C6 Ben supremacy here. Oh yeah. Make an army of burly bear boys.
With your support, all those things I couldn't do before, they don't have to be pipe dreams any longer.
And
This time, I really just might get a bonus.
and bear is B-E-A-R, not B-A-R-E, just to be clear. Why do we all have C3 Ben in common? I mean, I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys, you just gotta try harder, you know? I just said what I wanted, and I tried hard, and I got it. Another bot spotted.
And if we say no, what are you gonna
Bots are out in force today. Alrighty. Banned again. Battle of the bots.
If you really won't say yes,
I should have just gone for battle bots. That's an actual
I thought we
thing.
bid farewell to my Medal of Honor
But I
with
thought of
tears
Battle
in
of the
my eyes.
Bands.
And ask you once again to keep this confidential.
Do they still do that sort of thing?
that
Battle of the Bands? I thought you'd take us back to the
I thought you
precinct.
were going to take us back to the precinct.
Bot bonked.
I'd never go
Oh.
back on my word.
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
swear it on my honor as an officer.
We got the perfect emote for that. Bonk. If you mute the words, they won't even be able to send stuff or just remove links in general. Mikey, if you want to reduce the amount of work for banning bots, you can use Twitch's blocked phrases function to just block cheap viewers. Yeah, I should probably do that at some point. That's probably a good idea.
I gotta say,
I'll look into that for the next stream. Oh, the ads are attacking. Who got them this time? Val Kitty again. Bad luck. What about who else do we got? Who got him earlier? It was Val Kitty and Keyrom. Keyrom, did you get ads? 9 ads got Roxas? God damn. Alright, well Roxas is the new red Yoshi at the moment. 9 ads. Also, hi Ben, I got you C6. Nice, Mikey. Appreciate it. I also got C6 Ben. We just did that earlier. Yeah, Turby. Red Yoshi was here, and then he said he had a wine and cheese function, and that's where he went. So, don't know if he'll be back. Buddy, chew with your mouth closed, damn. Mine's Belvita. Velveeta always fucked me up because I would think people would say something about like, oh, I just had like Velveeta for breakfast, and I was like, You've just Velveeta? Like, what the fuck, dude? You're just eating like a block of fake cheese for breakfast? Like, and then I saw it's Belvita, and I was like, oh. I mean, it's not much better, though. Like, those are not a good breakfast substitute. Although, if you guys have ever tried those Nature One granola bars that are like the crunchiest shit in the world, 10 ads seems 10 push-ups would be good compensation. I mean, if that's what you want to spend your moon rocks on, who am I to stop you? Well, we'll have to see if I can do 10 push-ups, to be honest. I went pretty hard on the rock climbing today, so the 5 I did earlier was a process. Vulcan had a chocolate donut for breakfast today. Specifically like a cake donut that is like chocolate iced, because those are my favorites. Or was it like a chocolate glazed donut or something? Why does Twitch show me food ads and then more workouts? Like, which do you want from me? You just got to do them both at the same time, you know? You gotta go on a run while you eat your donuts. Also, do note that if you use the Twitch's blocked phrase, there might be a few innocent ones that might be catching strays. Also, ad is over. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's why I didn't set up anything like that to start with, because I was like, I don't know, you know. But after this, I'll probably set it so, like, if it says something about, you know, free viewers or whatever, I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's telling you to give Henry some push-ups. I mean, I think you're projecting a little bit, Turby, but all right, everybody's free. It looks like from the ad jail, so let's get back in.
I reluctantly agree to this commission of yours, or your request for us to be case consultants, or whatever.
Yeah, Turby loves push-ups. That's like his favorite thing, it would seem.
Really?
But on one condition. We charge a high fee. If we help you complete the mission, your entire bonus is ours.
Dude joins the chat, and I'm like, he's like, ah, dude, you know it'd be sick if you did 100 push-ups on stream. And I'm like, it might make me sick, but, you know, it's like I said, they're your moon rocks. They're your moon rocks, so spend them how you want. If you need help with some mod stuff, I'd be happy to help. I mod for some other VAs, so I usually know what to block out for their streams. I appreciate that. I will definitely keep you in mind. Currently, I'm just trying to do it myself, because it hasn't been anything... I haven't had to ban any real people. It's just been bots so far. So until it starts to be like, all right, now I need some moderation, I think I'm okay for now. But thank you.
That's fine with me. I'd rather have the prestige over any bonus.
It's a 4th mod application for you, so you can choose one of us. I'll just make everybody watching a mod. That's probably the safe way to do it.
Great. Then let's do it.
If everybody's a mod, then, you know, everyone can ban everybody, and it'll be safe.
All right then, Proxy. Today's matter is settled. Let's head back.
It's like what they say, when everybody's got a gun, everybody's safe.
Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It feels weird.
I never thought you'd agree to team up with a public security officer, Nekomata.
I didn't think you'd agree to that. You're a criminal.
So what? I agreed to his request. What's so unbelievable about that? Don't worry, I won't lose us any money.
I think it would be fun to get one of those, like a barcode tattoo for like an item that you get all the time at the store. Like for me, it would be like code red. Just like scan your arm and then like, all right, here we go.
I've heard that they pay out pretty decent bonuses. And if he's so willing to give up the whole thing, then why not?
maybe not fun, but like it would be a good gag. It would be stupid, really, but you know, that way everyone's responsible. Would that work? You'd have to get a good tattoo artist to make sure they like got it precisely to make that barcode work. And it would only work in specific stores. For I'm just a viewer, I'll let others more professional handle the moderation. Yeah, I mean, definitely. We've
Dolly might seem
got a
unwell,
lot of options.
but there were
So
several times today when he surprised me.
definitely you can sit back and relax and just enjoy the stream.
Perhaps there's more to this guy than meets the eye?
Perhaps he's like a transformer.
Anyway, let's just wait for him to contact us if we're gonna be supporting him. We can talk about his case.
I miss when toys had like cool catchphrases. You know, Transformers more than meets the eye. And then you've got, you know, Hot Wheels, beat that. Or like Hot Wheels leading the way, depending on how old you were. Video game companies used to do that too. EA Sports, it's in the game. Anyway, we're committed now, so let's pull ourselves together and get this commission done. Okay, let's do it. Whatever you say. Agent story completed. Oh, okay. Alright, round 2. Fuck it. I'm more of a viewer / lurker from time to time. I mean, yeah. All types are welcome here. Everybody's valuable to me to have in the chat. I remember so many of them. That would be a fun quiz to do, like a game show or something, like name the company that it's from. Just got a message from Nekomata. She wants to meet the alley entrance. Cat and cat person. The other proxy's here. What are you guys talking about? We were discussing tactics. As you can see, the situation has become clearer. I never expected this to be the culprit. I like that they animated her little ear twitch. Very cat-like. Oh shit, the one in the background did it too, like almost at the same time. Spreading rumors, laying down bait, and luring in the enemy. What a cunning move. That's the experience you pick up from years on the streets. I wouldn't have resorted to this if the situation wasn't this dire. I knew we could count on you. Proxy, are you ready? I want to strike first. What do we even... Are they talking about the cat? For 2 days in a row now, the barbecue beef has gone missing from my bowl of noodles while I wasn't paying attention. I bumped into Nekomata earlier and she helped me get to the bottom of this. Turns out the culprit is this cat. Ugh. Imagine you're eating a bowl of noodles and a cat runs by and steals... I would be like, alright, can't eat this anymore. Should be level 50 by tomorrow or latest Friday. Damn. You guys are flying through this game. I'm like 36, maybe? We're planning a sneak attack on its belly to make up for the pieces of barbecue beef I've lost out on over the last 2 days. Oh, I almost forgot. I came here to talk to you two about following up on the commissions today. Let's talk about the details in your store. I'm going to die from exhaustion if I keep standing here. That seems a little extreme. After the three of them take turns stroking the cat's belly, they return to the video store and Nekomata recounts her meeting with Ollie.
These gangsters have been looting lost ether resources all over the hollows for quite some time. Their methods are cruel, and they've amassed a substantial fortune.
I'm too addicted to stop playing. I played this religiously when it first came out, spent over 12 hours each day. Yeah, I mean, I feel that when Helldivers 2 came out, I was playing that quite a lot. And I think it was when Civ 6 came out, one of my friends and I played for literally, I think, 14 hours one day. It was crazy. like Internaut 46. I could get to 50 if I try, but I'm lazy to do some quests. Yeah, I mean, I know people said it's, the grind is a lot harder when you get past 40. I'm so mad my PC couldn't play Helldivers 2. That is a bummer. I mean, I haven't played it in a while. They, similar to Overwatch, they keep patching stuff and making it, like, weird.
No precinct in any jurisdiction has been able to pin them down because they roam around. So the case remains unsolved. So here's what I'm thinking. First of all, we put out the word on Internaut that there's a large commission to recover ether resources. The commission which you and the proxy got involved with last time. Then, we use ether resources from our evidence room as bait and set a trap by placing them in the hollow. Finally, we wait for the gangsters to take the bait and then apprehend them all inside the hollow.
Sounds pretty
Okay.
solid. Then what?
Well, then we officially adopt this as our battle plan.
Fair
Well,
enough.
then, it seems like you have a real talent for organizing plans.
It's just 11th Precinct also wants in. And I've been promoted to head up the joint operation.
The PubSec promotion schedule is fucking crazy. He went from being on the bench for like a year to now getting promoted from like nothing. I'm alternating between HSR and ZZZ for daily gacha gaming. At least the dailies in this game are pretty quick.
You're starting to make me nervous.
You see, only the 11th Precinct has access to the ether resources and evidence. I'm about to go undercover into the hollow to set up the trap with two strangers from the General Affairs Department who I've never even met before. And my weakness will be
One of
exposed
those,
the second we run into any ethereals.
One of
And
those
if they wanna
strangers
catch me out
might
hiding,
sound a little
and then once my boss
familiar.
hears about it, I'm betting once again I'll...
Open store, drink coffee, get lottery scratcher done. Yeah. I'm alternating between Genshin, ZZZ, and Nikkei. I've not played... I haven't really seen anything about that. But, I think people were... It seemed like it was pretty divisive. Some people were like, Nikkei's really amazing, and some people were like, it's not good at all. So, I don't know.
So what?
This is the only gacha game I've ever really played.
You want, but I'm not gonna do anything that risky.
Of course. I'd never dream of getting you to do such a thing, Miss Nekomata.
Oof, that is a lot. There's a lot of games. Genshin, ZZZ, HSR, Nikkei, Love in Deep Space, Wuthering Waves, Tears of Themis. I haven't even heard of like half of those.
As a case consultant, I just need you to take care of any ethereals along the way, so we can safely lay our bait.
Case consultant? Sounds more like a bodyguard.
Oh, not at all. Think of it as being temporary, unofficial
Not at all.
personnel for public security.
You're not gonna
I've
have to
already
guard
phoned
my
the
body.
back at the precinct about the case consultant who will be helping out with the operation.
It's really stressful working on an operation alongside this many officers. Kind of regret agreeing to help you.
Oh, please don't say that. This operation really needs you, Miss Nekomata.
Yeah, does this guy know that she's like a gangster?
What if we use remote comms to keep in touch, and you can help me from a little further away? Then you won't have to talk to the other officers.
Tears of Themis is an otome game from Hoyo. Huh. Weird. I haven't heard of that one like at all.
If that's an option, then I'll consider doing it.
How is Love in Deep Space? I keep seeing it pop up on the top of those revenue charts.
By the way, this case consultant thing, is there anything else I need to know about?
Nikkei is one of those games that you play the game for the plot, but stay for the actual plot. So there will definitely be split between people who hate it and love it. Fair enough.
As you're effectively temporary unofficial personnel for public security, you'll need to comply with basically the same rules that current officers do. You'll be fine. You just need to memorize this simple 476-page new officer training manual.
Bro wants me to read a Stephen King book for work.
Is something wrong?
Except if you took out all the interesting stuff.
I know what to do, so just leave everything to me.
You're not even gonna look at that manual.
Nakomata, correct me if I'm wrong, but you aren't going to read that manual, are you?
Of course not. Who'd want to learn how to be a public
Fuck
security
no.
officer by reading all that? All I have to do is work with the officers from public security. It's no big deal. I'll just brush up on a few things beforehand. There's still some time before Ollie's mission, so I'll go study nearby and give you a buzz when it's time to go.
Ah, she's gone.
I was watching the bouldering for the Olympics earlier, the men's bouldering, and that shit is crazy.
She said she was going to study somewhere nearby. How does Nakamata plan to study exactly? Why don't you go find out, Wise? That way, you'll be more confident going into the hollow with her.
I also find it funny that Wise has like one tape carried on a strap on his jacket. This is my most prized possession. The Crazy Frog CD put onto cassette tape. What a fucking fever dream it was to grow up around that. We literally ran laps in gym class to Crazy Frog. Like, what the fuck was that? Why was that allowed? And why did the teacher do that? Like, I think if I were a teacher and that's what somebody wanted to listen to, I'd be like, yeah, we're not doing that. I'm gonna pick the music. They're discussing work. Yeah. I'm Whitney from Team 2. I heard you folks have a lead on the Operation Midnight case. Reporting, madam. I'm Derman from the Traffic Control Department. The fuck kind of name is that? And they'd freely show his little ding on TV. Now looking back, I'm baffled. It's like the kind of thing that you cannot really explain to anybody who didn't see it. Like, if you tried, they'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And you just have to be like, okay, just watch this video. But yeah, dude was freeballing. And it's not even like he could have worn pants, shorts, something. He had a helmet. He had a helmet and goggles and a vest. So he just freely chose to be flapping around in the wind. Fucking insane. I guess that's why he's called Crazy Frog, because that is fucking crazy to ride a motorcycle with your balls out. It's like the worst injury I could imagine. In the Gummy Bear song. Oh god, I've forgotten both of those. Didn't hear any of them in a long time. Yeah, because they suck. Nobody would listen to them outside of a child of the time. Okay, yeah. Looking at more cops. I'm skipping through all this because, frankly, this is not the interesting part of the quest, and I want to get to the interesting part so we can finish it before the end of today's stream. I don't think we're going to finish the whole thing, but we can at least finish the main part. Yeah. Meet at the entrance. Okay, there we go. Don't fucking start singing Crazy Frog in the chat. I would rather you rickroll me. That is a much better song, much better artist. Alright, there we go. Okay. Oh, I love rickrolling, my friends. It's a classic. You can't even be that mad, because, like, you know, rickrolling is, like, you get a good song out of it, too, you know. Peaches, just singing the Peaches song from the Mario movie. Oh shit, we got the Ken Masters in here? Dude, teach me how to do a fireball. That would be sick.
That's great! So, once I meet with the officers from the 11th Precinct, you just need to follow us in parallel from a distance. If anything happens, I'll request your immediate support through comms.
We don't do fireballs, Hadoken. Yeah, I mean, isn't that what people refer to them as in the fighting game community, though? The fireball. But yes, I suppose teach me how to do a Hadoken is the proper thing I should have said.
When the time comes, be quick about it instead of exercising your lung capacity.
I'll try my best to hold it in. After all, the other officers of the 11th Precinct will be with me.
Ryu's the Hadoken master. Yeah, but you know how to do it,
I hear
right?
footsteps. Sounds like the other
I mean,
officers have arrived over
you've
here.
learned it.
Good.
You know
Let's stay in
how.
touch.
Ken is sure you can master. I mean, look, I'll learn whatever. I think the Hadoken is like the you know, the cool party trick one. Shoot a fireball, start a bonfire.
Hey,
Be pretty
but
rad.
I haven't seen anyone else here yet.
Master, two young humans.
I like the old sound clips from Street Fighter where it's like, I don't even know if I hear
Approaching me over
what they're
here.
saying correctly because it's so muffled and bit crushed. Hadoken!
That's impossible. I know I sent the correct meetup coordinates to the 11th Precinct. I'll pull up the chat history. Oh no! I did send the wrong one! I sent your coordinates.
This guy.
What are we gonna do?
This guy sucks. Where is Sho? All I hear is Sho, Ryu, Ken, but we only see Ryu and Ken. I mean, I think you're onto something. Maybe that's the secret evil villain of the next Street Fighter game.
I was just about to ask you that.
Get out of there before they see you. They won't be able to keep up with you.
Shoryuken.
I haven't done anything wrong. Why should I have to run?
Fuck.
The operation.
Always skip one on accident.
At the very worst, they'll just take command of the operation from me.
Sho would never give us up or let us down. You know what, Turby? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for bringing some good music into the chat. Your Street Fighter impression sounds like the arcade version of Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Yeah, I mean, that's the one, that's like the classic one I think of for all those sounds. Is the old
In any
ones.
case, I'll take full responsibility. I would never create difficulties for you.
Ollie, it's great to hear that you're loyal. But I'd rather you don't screw everything up before
Holy
we get
shit.
started.
Fucking savage.
Quit complaining, Wise. If we don't make a plan soon, we're gonna be out of time.
Dude was like, I'll do my best, and Wise was like, yeah, that's great, but you've already fucked it up.
Don't worry, Proxy. I'll handle
God
this.
damn.
Looks like I'll have to show off my skills from my old profession. Consider this a free lesson, Ollie. Watch and learn.
The rendezvous point should be close by.
Is that a girl over there? Did we get something wrong?
So, here's my other guy in this game.
Hey, are you two from the next precinct over? You're in the right place.
Much weirder to have an NPC that's basically just my voice but a little bit higher in the story.
Codename Operation Watch and Wait. I'm Ollie from Team 4 Criminal Investigations at the 12th Precinct, and I'm in charge of today's operation.
It was fun though. I had a lot of fun recording this quest.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Delaney from General Affairs at the 11th Precinct. And this is Huggins.
The cops in PubSec have literally all completely different clothes. There is no sense of uniform for anything in this.
We humbly apologize if we caused any offense just now.
will cooperate in full and carry out all orders to finish the mission.
You don't have to be so formal. We've never met, and it's an undercover sting. So it's completely normal to be guarded about anyone nearby the meeting point.
Yeah, this is the part that I think Alice did an amazing job with.
Without 11 precinct support, we could never carry out this operation. So I should be thanking you.
This, like, weird push and pull kind of, like, sneaky vibe, I think is super funny.
I didn't think you'd be so young, Officer Ollie, or so easygoing. When I heard the name Ollie, I imagined an old guy in a stained tan suit with heavy bags under his eyes.
Maybe the police force don't have the budget for the uniform. She killed it, acting as Ollie. Yeah.
This guy has a very specific imagination.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Huggins is just like that. And what were you just saying about being specific?
Oh, what I mean is, everyone's here now, so let's hurry up and be specific in our mission.
I would be so suspicious of somebody if they said that. That's like the craziest thing I've ever heard.
We've already marked out several alternative coordinates, so please come with us.
What'd you say about specific? We should be specific in our mission. That's not even... Nobody says that.
We fooled them. We actually fooled them.
Don't relax just yet, Ollie. That was just the beginning. They're gonna have more questions along the way. The real test is only just getting started.
I wouldn't trust them for a second.
Anyway, find
Yeah.
somewhere safe nearby Tide and keep an eye on things.
I mean, if a dude came up with those glasses,
Understand?
with those fucking little... I mean, this guy, he's just got so much going on. I'd be like, what is your deal?
Right. Understood.
Wearing a leather trench coat with like a lining. Got these weird glasses with the nose bridge thing. Lurk. Yes, we see you, Val Kitty. We see you lurking.
Officer, we've already marked 3 deployment points. This is the first location.
Okay.
This is the second. And this is the final one.
Easy.
Very well. We'll go investigate as per usual.
Anything?
Hollows are unpredictable. Stay close to me.
It doesn't tell me any of that stuff, so I guess we'll go left first, because why not?
Watch your step. Avoid the ethereals.
Alright. Oh, he's chasing me.
We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
Wait. I hear something strange.
How come there are so many ethereals here?
Alright, here we go. Time to fight. See you at the fight. This is a new song. Whew. That assault team going at it. It's also nice because Ben also does assault damage when he's not doing one of his special moves.
Take it easy.
What? Oh. Feels like Piper's a little slower than some of the other characters as well. Woo!
Stand still. Move along. You asked for it.
Billy time!
I'll take it. End of the line.
Fuck it.
Is unstoppable.
Nice. Yeah, that was the, when I was getting that print made, I just found a video of Ben doing his ult, and I was like, basically just copy this frame, and then add in that little picture thing at the bottom.
You sure took them all out quickly, Ollie. I barely had a chance to react.
Yeah, no wonder your average combat scores at the 12th precinct were higher than ours last month. Turns out it's all because of you.
Come on, you're all exaggerating. We're only up on you by 0.2 points. And combat scores are really only for internal use anyway.
How does Nekomata know that?
Your precinct's high rate of closing cases? Now that's the real achievement.
Watching Ben's combat animation's always so satisfying. Yeah, I like that there's the slowdown, and then it's like boom, 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 and then I think it's cool.
Yeah? Didn't I hear you all cracked a whopper of a case a little while back, though?
You're probably thinking of those inter-district raids carried out by the 14th precinct, right?
I guess Ollie must be feeding her lines.
Ah, I see. That's a real shame.
Right? If we don't catch these gangsters and their ether loot, then I don't know what I'm gonna write in my annual report this year.
Wow, even an elite officer like yourself has to worry about writing reports. I feel like you're one of us now.
It's much harder being a desk jockey than catching criminals in the hollows. But the word limit for reports this year has been reduced, thanks to all the spam your precinct put out last time.
I do think that that Huggins has maybe the most generic NPC look I have seen in this entire game. He is just a blonde guy in a button-down shirt, which is like wild. Everybody else in this game is so specifically designed, even the NPCs. And this guy's just like button-down shirt, blonde hair, done.
That was actually Huggins over here. In his report, he wrote
She was eavesdropping on cops.
Being a public
Also
security
too.
officer is the greatest job in the whole world. Becoming a better officer is my core meaning in life.
Delaney, you swore you'd never tell anyone about that. Anyway, it's better than what you wrote. If you can't afford to raise my salary, I hope you raise my pension by 20%.
But that's what I really thought.
You two are
I mean, I'm kind of on her side, to be honest.
Huh. I never expected Miss Nekomata to know so much about our inner precinct gossip. It's like I didn't even need to come along.
Okay, so yeah, it was just she absorbed a lot of information from eavesdropping, I guess.
Why you getting all self-pitying?
Huh? Officer Ollie, what's that about pity?
I meant, there's nowhere good to place those ether resources here. And that's a real pity.
Ah, you're right. Let's push on and check out our next option then.
Ah, yes. Makes sense. What you said makes total sense.
We probably shouldn't deploy here. It's too dangerous.
Next, let's go over there.
I do wonder, like, how do normal cops deal with the ethereals? Because it doesn't seem like a gun, like a normal gun would do anything to them.
The space here seems pretty unstable.
Oh, am I gonna have to take it so I can get that?
We've reached the deployment point.
It's fine.
Setting up the bait now.
Yo.
Master, a hollow shift has just occurred. You are now in an area affected by spatial distortion.
Okay.
Great. A hollow shift wasn't part of our plan.
Don't panic, that's normal. I've dealt with it.
It's like listening to God talk over here.
Master, we found an old projector.
What? Down, right, up, down. Down, right, up, down. Nah, I got it. Although the The last arrow was red. Does that mean go up? Alright, so down. Right. Up. What is this?
I have discovered a note. I suggest picking it up and taking a look. The note reads, "Red is a liar."
I knew it. I knew it. Up it is.
It's the exit.
You can never trust the red arrows. It's like DDR up in here. Ooh. Can't see. Alright. Okay. Piper definitely moves slower than Billy. Which is kind of odd. I would have expected her to be pretty fast.
Try this.
Pop you up. Nice.
Zen 4.
It was a fun combo. Whoa. What?
I'm in. Just try me. End of the line.
You fucking missed. Woo! I forgot them shorty legs. Yeah, maybe that's it. It's just because she's a short girl with the giant axe that she has to carry around. And that axe has an engine in it, so that will make it pretty heavy.
I thought one of the first two locations would surely be suitable. Lucky we didn't spend too much time on them.
It's so nice to have such an elite on the team. Officer Ollie, you've achieved incredible success at such a young age. Could you tell us which school you graduated from?
Which school?
Oh, right. This is me. Argyle's campus.
Yeah, it was Argyle's campus.
That sounds like the snootiest fucking school.
Hey, isn't that the school where tuition is free?
Huggins, watch your mouth. Sorry, Officer Ollie. Huggins didn't mean anything
They
bad
told me to
about
be, like, super obnoxious on that line.
It's just, you're so skilled, we thought you must be from an elite academy.
So, which year did you graduate?
Oh, that's me again. Class of 45.
I wonder what year it is in game. Class of 45. He doesn't look that old.
Class of 45.
Huh? 45? Wasn't that years ago? The graduates from that class must be nearly 40 now, right?
Okay, so class of 45. Graduate from college when you're like 22. So it's what, like we'll just make it easy and say 20 years later. So this would be like 2065 or like 3065. I guess it could be like 2165, 2265. But something 65.
Yeah.
Some 67, 66, somewhere.
Look 30, let alone 40.
I'd just be like, Cat Thyron's age different.
Wise, don't just sit there and quick, come up with an excuse or we'll be found out.
In the world of 2065.
Hang on. your real identity is in fact...
No, that's always what they did. Like, it's super funny watching old sci-fi movies because they'll do that shit. It's like a movie from 1952 about aliens, and they're like, "The city is the future floating city of Metropolis. The year is 1971." And you're like, oh man, you guys did not put that far enough ahead. You thought we were going to be like way further than we were.
My real identity?
A child prodigy who skipped grades to get into the academy super early for her age?
Huh?
That was another line I had to really rush.
You got me. I can't hide anything from you.
I was actually an orphan who was taken in. My foster mom was always so kind to me, but she made some bad investments. So our finances were never good.
Ah, I see. So you're the oldest in a family with lots of foster siblings.
Sad Huggins.
You lived in a tiny house at the mercy of the elements. Your whole family squeezed into but a single bed. As the oldest kid, you'd secretly eat moldy crusts while carving off the good bits of bread to share with a smile for your younger siblings.
Wow, sounds like an old soap opera.
I had to do this whole section a bunch of times.
That's why. To keep costs down at home, you chose to enroll at the Argyle's campus, which has lower age limits and free tuition.
Actually, you pretty much nailed it.
But lots of company-affiliated schools have free enrollment too. Why'd you decide to become a public security officer?
Well, before I went into foster care, I wasn't a good kid. This one time,
You
I
could say that.
overestimated my abilities against a really bad person, and nearly ended up losing my life for nothing.
Literally joined a gang.
But even with all that, someone still stood up for me. Protected me, and accepted me. It might have been unintentional, but for me it was like coming home to a dream home. So if I could, I also wanted to protect something with my own hands. To pay it forward.
I understand. You chose to become a public security officer to protect others. No wonder you're in charge of this operation at such a young age. Your morals are beyond reproach. I only became an officer to show off to the ladies. I'm just a piece of dirt compared to you.
After hearing about your past, I realize I really don't have any dreams of my own. I only took this job for its pension perks.
Don't be like that. I think it's good to have dreams based in reality.
That's a good way to say, like, yeah, your dreams aren't very high. My dream is to get a pension plan. It's like, oh, that's okay.
Besides, our reasoning for joining the force might be different. But aren't we all fighting to protect this city, day in, day out?
So I guess in now's day and age, like, getting a pension at all is a crazy dream to have.
Wow, Officer Ollie, you're so kind. As a fellow public security officer, I'm filled with pride. I'll have to redouble my efforts to be deserving of such words.
Sorry, ma'am. Huggins gets emotional easily. Don't mind him. Let's push on and check out the next location.
This area
All
is
right.
under spatial displacement. Not a good spot. Let's head to another deployment point.
Deployment. Go.
Master, I haven't detected any anomalies here. This location is suitable to place bait.
We're placing bait for criminals, right? 'Cause if we're placing it for ethereals, then that'd be weird. Well done. Now you can finally call it a day.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our ether resource trap has been set.
Great work. So it's done. I didn't think talking with those two would be so tiring.
Really? You obviously had no issues with it, Miss Nekomata. And what's more, the thing you said just now about using your hands to protect something, it was just like the real thing.
I'm feeling a little tired
I
myself.
didn't know you were just pretending to be me. I might have been moved to tears just like Huggins.
But I gotta do laundry and pack after this.
Wanna know why your acting skills were so bad before, Ollie?
Why?
It's because the key to a good disguise is to never completely make everything a lie. You need real experience, or else they'll see through you. Your words will lack conviction. You have to understand the character you're playing. Adding a hint of real life experience works best. Balancing truth and fiction.
Why is she whispering?
So that's it. No wonder your story was so touching. It's because it's a true story.
Hey, don't just assume other people's experiences. I said add a hint.
Yeah, Nekomata lived. She grew up on molded bread
If you hadn't
with her
messed up either
15
of the
siblings.
people, I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble.
I'm so sorry, truly. Hang on. I think I hear something
Do
nearby.
animal thyrans give birth in the same amounts that the animals do? Like, would you have a litter of children instead of kittens if you were a cat thyran? Would you have to give birth to like 7 or 8 babies at once?
Huh? Ollie, do you copy?
I hope to God no. I mean, it would be rough.
Warning. Large numbers of ethereals are converging near the client's location.
Especially if thyrans and non-thyrans can be together, because, like, what if you have a human mom and a bear thyran for the dad, and your child is a bear thyran? Does a human woman have to give birth to a full bear? Because, like, that seems fucked.
Hypothesis. This area experiences
I have seen that, actually.
teleport in ethereals.
What the fuck do you mean you've seen that? You've seen a human woman give birth to a bear cub? There's a mother NPC, a human no less, with a wolf cub. Okay. Okay, so you just mean you've seen a human with an animal thyran child. Okay. That makes more sense. They have a lot of explaining to do about thyrans. Yeah, I mean, the questions are endless. I mean, if somebody made a compilation of all the questions I've asked about this on stream, it would probably be like 5 minutes long already, at least.
What? Now of all times? I'll come up with something. As long as he can help them out for a few minutes.
For a second there, I was like, Jesus Christ, though. Val Kitty, what kind of horrible life have you led?
A little absent-minded right from the get-go.
That's... You're right. I've actually had something on my mind. The key to this whole watch you made operation revolves around whether or not these gangsters actually take the ether babies laid out for them. That's why I think before we withdraw, we should check nearby for signs of anyone suspicious. To guarantee that nobody notices anything about today's operation. Gangsters can be tricky after all.
I'm sleepy today.
Ah, I see.
Don't know why.
Drawing on such rich experience, no wonder you're leading the operation.
I would be locked in an asylum if I saw that in person. We almost had to interrogate you. Yeah, I mean, I'd be losing my mind and questioning everything. Yeah, I don't know how you would move on in the world after that. Oh, you're sleepy now? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I just like really killed myself at the climbing gym today, but
You've helped me out so
I'm
much
feeling it.
running around these hollows.
Which is crazy because I'm
I'm asking you to go the extra mile. It feels
like
bad.
probably 5 hours away from when I normally go to sleep. It's like 7 p.m. now, but so sleepy. Well, I'm on the East Coast, so it's almost 10 for me,
No,
but
really, it's nothing. Guaranteeing safe operations is what public security officers do.
might also just be it's fucking hot in here.
It sure is. I have the greatest respect for you, Officer Ollie, so just give us the order.
It's like just
All right, here's what we'll do.
gaming in a
Let's split
sauna.
into 2 groups and search for signs of anything suspicious nearby. If we find anything, radio the other team.
E.P. Henry. I guess. I'm not gonna infantilize myself and say that I'm E.P., but tired is the word I would use. It's so humid. It kind of is, like, genuinely. And I don't really know why. Nothing's changed. I'm in a basement, so it's not like the ambient temperature outside is really going to affect it, but...
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Maybe you should split up and check both the left and right.
I want the left side.
Fine. I'll take the right.
So,
Roxy, we have
when
to
we
go
were
this
when we were recording that, okay, Turby, 5 push-ups. Okay, fine. I'll do your push-ups. Real quick though. Okay, 10 push-ups. I don't know if I'm even gonna be able to do all 10 of these. I'll try. I will do my best. Might have to do like knee push-ups for the last ones. But I'll do my best to get 10. Anyway, real quick, that line where it was like, oh, I want the left path. Michael told me originally, he was like, do it like you're a little kid. So like, you know, there was that take, and then the other take was like, ooh, I want the left path. You know, like really excited. Or I did another one that was like whiny like that. I want the left path. But that's the one we went with. Okay, push-up time. Okay. There you go. 10 push-ups. Ooh. Twitch chat dying the second I send in the push-ups. I guess that's karma. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Turby. Take that. Take that karma. Alright. Where am I going? Am I going in here? Okay.
These are definitely Ollie's footprints.
Alright, final observation data. Alright, looks like we're almost at the end here. That is 15 push-ups for this stream.
So many ethereals teleporting.
Did I do 15 push-ups last stream?
I hope we can hang in there. Do you really think some wimpy ethereals can stop me?
I don't recall. Yep, you did. Alright, well.
On the road.
There we are. That's, we're on track.
My whiskers are tingling. Ollie must be close. These ethereals are never ending.
Ooh. What? There's fucking nobody there. Okay. There we go. Y'all insane. Are you... Are you fucking shitting me? Okay. Alright. Can I finish the commission first so I can have a little break, or do you want me to do them now? Because if you want me to do them now, I'll do them now. But it's gonna be rough on the road to 100. Let's go, bastards. Sure, finish the commission first. Okay. Thanks, Turby, for your mercy. Very, very nice of you.
Does that mean the entire operation has failed all because of me?
It hasn't failed. I managed to think up a way to send those two
I'm supposed to drive to Kentucky tomorrow. I'm not even gonna be able to like hold the steering wheel.
I'm completely exhausted. You know, you better take responsibility for turning a simple operation into such a mess. If you can't crack the case and get our commission fee, I'll never
The ads
let
are
you off the
coming.
hook.
The ads are coming in a few minutes here, so as always, let me know when you get the ads, and then I can break for a second.
Ollie, answer me.
Ollie seems a little depressed.
You're not wrong, Proxy. It's because I
Ollie seems a little depressed.
Has teaming
I
up
mean,
with you
I am, for sure.
The idea of receiving a commendation been unrealistic from the start. Watching how you handled things over the course of the operation today left me thinking. You can easily deal with anything that gets thrown at you, but I've only caused you trouble.
This is true.
I got the meeting place wrong, I can't even protect myself from ethereals, and I can't even provide you with the right intel when you need it.
Hey, Ollie.
Yep.
That's enough grumbling for now, okay? Nobody can easily handle every single thing that gets thrown at them.
I mean, he is a cop, though. He should be able to do the, like, one thing cops do in this universe.
Didn't I tell you before? I almost ended up losing my life for nothing thanks to one bad guy. I wasn't lying about that. So there's actually lots of things I can't do. There are traces of ethereals all around you, Ollie. You must have wiped them out in a panic, right?
Really?
You didn't even notice.
Ollie,
What do you mean you didn't notice?
with using Internet against these gangsters. You were the one leading this operation, and you were the one who took down these ethereals just now. Who kept yourself alive until we got here. Don't you get it? You're nowhere near as bad as you think. Stop being so hard on yourself. And turn your personal experience and your personality
I mean,
into your
I
very
guess he
own
just
secret
needs to
weapon.
be, like, the guy in charge instead of, like, the grunt.
Huh? It's a message from those other
Huh.
officers.
Not the Home Depot PVC noise.
Yes, this is Ollie. What's going on?
Ma'am, your intuition and foresight are truly remarkable.
Oh, looks like the ads have come. Val Kitty, did you get it again? Turby, did you end up with the ads? Or no? No, Turby wouldn't end up with ads because you're subscribed. No, guess not. Thought you. Oh, you have the bits badge. Okay, that's why. The fuck? Okay. That's a huge sour worm. Alright, so yeah, Val Kitty also got the ads. Alrighty. Ugh. Well, as always, you know, when you guys are back, let me know. And I'll be in here. And I'll do those 10 push-ups to bring my total to 25 for this stream. If I can do them. And then Ads over. Okay. That's one then. One back. Valkyrie seems to be the other person who got the ads, so once Valkyrie's back, then we'll be ready. How's everybody doing today out there? Everybody doing good on this Wednesday? Something coffee. We don't have the official time or day locked down yet, but Radical Mari and I, the one she was in here the other night, Squid VTuber, we were talking about doing that collab idea. So it's in the works at the moment, but we're looking at potentially next week, and maybe getting a group together to play that whatever you call it, chain together. Because I thought it'd be fun. That'd be a fun way to get to know each other, to be chained together, climbing out of hell. I'm back. All right, then everybody's here. So let's rage game. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll just have fun with it. Games don't tend to piss me off very quickly, but let's see if that's true for everybody else, you know? I guess I could see myself getting annoyed if I'm like, guys, we have to do this, and they don't do it. And I'm like, no, we have to do this. So like, let's get it going, you know? But overall, I think it'll be fun. I wanted to try chain together, but it's hard to get friends together to do it. So yeah, we're maybe gonna do a stream of that. We'll see. It's not. Oh, there we go.
Ma'am, not long after we split up, we spotted this sneaky figure around the setup point, so we apprehended him immediately. This kid was dressed up like a gangster. He might have something to do with the gang we're looking for.
He's wearing cat ears and tails.
We'll head to you immediately, and we can go to the 12th precinct together.
What? Go into the precinct together? Delaney? Huggins? Wait a sec. I'm really far away from you right now. Why don't you take him back to the 11th precinct?
It's weird that her name is Delaney instead of like Deline.
That, it wouldn't be proper.
It's totally fine. You two apprehended the suspect, so the credit's all yours.
She sounds very
You should take him back
Italian
to
with
the
that
11th
name.
precinct for interrogation.
That would have been funny if she had like a really thick Italian accent.
Go on now, quickly! I've just taken on another assignment. I'll be watching closely as to how your interrogation goes. Good luck!
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Great work.
That's weird.
All
When
right.
they mentioned it offhand, I never thought they'd actually catch a criminal. If you go back with them to their precinct, Dolly, it'll blow our cover. So we have to give them credit for this arrest. But I'm a little anxious about the outcome of the interrogation. So dust yourself off and hurry back to your precinct. Contact me the moment you hear anything.
Okay, you got it.
I don't know why Nekomata cares so much about the interrogation. Like, isn't our job done at this point? It's like Carolina. You pronounce it Carolina instead of Carolina? Carolina? Or Kansas and Arkansas. The Kansas pronounced differently. I mean, yeah, but like, I always thought Kansas and Arkansas was fucking stupid, you know? Like, why not just Arkansas or, you know, Kansas or Kansas and Arkansas, you know?
Roxy, Ollie's already headed off.
Couldn't make up their mind. America, explain. Why is this Arkansas?
I'm so tired.
It's Arkansas.
Keo's back.
I never expected you to be so
I
patient.
never expected you to be so patient with Ollie.
Hey, come on. What are you saying?
Why Arkansas when it's pronounced as Arkansas?
I mean, we've put in a lot of work today. If we leave them now, we'd be throwing away our investment.
It's Leviosa.
How can I put this? Whenever I used to see a public security officer, I would just avoid them. But after working with these two, I realized they're just a bunch of average
After
Joes.
working with these two, I've realized they're actually pretty dumb, and I can hang out, and they'll never know I'm a criminal.
You've also been running around all day, Proxy. Thanks. I bet we'll be getting a message from Ollie sometime soon. Let's get some rest for now. I'll contact you if I hear anything.
Alright. Phew, despite the twists and turns, the operation went smoothly. We're safe, thanks to Nekomata. Yeah, really, who would have thought Ollie was such a terrible mistake? I knew Nekomata was smart, but I guess I underestimated her. I'm just glad she joined the Cunning Hares instead of becoming our opponent. Why would she ever be our opponent? We're only, like, fighting monsters, basically. I guess if she stayed in her gang, but... By the way, Wise, what do you think about that guy who got caught by the security officers? It was quite a surprise. Yeah, I also find the timing of that guy showing up a bit too convenient. Maybe we can trace that guy back to the gang public securities after. Anyway, let's wait for an update after Ollie's interrogation. Alright. Agent story completed. Okay. So we've got one more part of this, but I think we're gonna have to call it here for tonight, because I do have laundry I've got to do. I've got packing. I've got real life things that I have to take care of. So, I'll do these fucking push-ups now, I guess. And then we'll end with a raid, as is customary. Alright, 10 push-ups. Piece of cake. I wasn't struggling before, so easy. Okay. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for the push-up stream. Thanks for streaming. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Did that just play the regular bit sound? I think it did. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna test this because there's supposed to be.
Every bit helps.
So that's what's supposed to play. I don't know why it didn't. I'll figure it out for the next one, I guess. It's weird though. I have it set. Okay. Alright. Thank you all for keeping me healthier than I would want to be. Alright. Thank you all for watching and enjoying the stream. Like I said, let's find somebody to raid here real quick. Let's see. This person, well, I guess I'll ask you guys. What do you think? Should we go to another VTuber, or should we mix it up and go to somebody who's not a VTuber? Maybe you set that bit to require certain bits instead of 5. I think I have it set to 1, so it should be if you donate at all. But I'll figure it out, I guess, at some point. VTuber, all right, VTuber it is then. Okay. This guy's got an interesting. Wait, who's this? I don't remember if I rated this guy already. Did I? Anybody I follow? Nobody online. Okay. All right. I think I may have rated this guy before, so we'll pick somebody else. Person said no voice. Can't go to a no voice streamer. I don't know what you even do then. Okay, here we go. We'll join this person. All right. Okay, here we go. Oh. They are in the middle of starting chapter 3. So, okay, that was my bad. Picked somebody. All right, here we go. This person seems fine. All right, here we go. Now we're rating. Okay. Yeah, as always, thank you all so much for joining. Appreciate it. Had a lot of fun, and I will see you next week. So like I said, this Friday I am out of town. So, all right. Thank you all. Bye-bye.